everyone, and welcome to Random Number Generation, the GDQ Hotfix show about randomizers and the communities and runners behind them. I am Sky Bills, your host, and this is episode 133 Z1M1 Randomizer with Ice Blue. Blue, it's so wonderful to have you here. How are you doing?
I am doing fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, so this is one that Blue and I are actually both quite familiar with. You know, sometimes I'll have randomizers on here that I'll have no idea what's going on, but this one for sure, me and Blue both have a vast knowledge of this, so I cannot wait to share that because there have been times in the past where Blue and I have submitted this together to events. So.
Yes, yeah. Just this past one, actually.
Okay.
But yeah, there's so much that goes on like within this rando, and like so many like different like quality of life updates that make this like rando just like so like easy to get into, and like as long as you like know like where items are in Metroid, there's now an in-game map which makes it very accessible, and then you can just kind of change the settings around to like your liking. But yeah, it's a fantastic rando. Definitely, if you enjoy what you see tonight, definitely give it a try. It's a lot of fun. We're gonna go with my traditional names, and I'm gonna curse right here on the GDQ channel.
Oh, no!
And yeah,
Blue, what are you doing? My show's already cursed. Now you're cursing a curse. They're just tempting fate right now, y'all. I just Oh, no.
But one big thing you may notice, we are not playing with the traditional sprites. I have Marin from Link's Awakening, who is also like my favorite character from Zelda, is my Legend of Zelda sprite, and then a Zelda sprite is my Samus sprite. So that's going to be a lot of fun to show that off. But the goal here is just basically beat both of the games. I tweaked these flags just to kind of be a little bit more on the difficult and advanced side. So please don't feel like you can't do this, because I have some flags on here that would make a lot of people run away screaming, such as one-hit KO lava in Metroid. So if I touch lava in Metroid, I die instantly. So we are looking forward to that.
Well, I'm gonna have it be known to the chat, Blue, that this is your fault. This is their fault if this is cursed, not me, them. So, just a heads up for everyone here. Are you ready to go? I'm so excited about this, Blue.
I am ready to go. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll kind of go over the flags that are within this seed, or I'll go over it because I didn't tell Sky about most of these. I just kind of rolled it, but. We are going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so the biggest thing, all right, so 8th enemy has bombs. So the biggest thing I have with this flag set is we start with the boomerang, and that's just so I can kind of stun things in place if I need to. And then I start with $50 and 4 bombs. And we immediately find a sword. All right. Well, this is... I might need to reroll this seed.
Oh, no.
I normally do not find a sword this early. That's actually kind of cursed.
Oh, wave beam too. Okay. Wow.
Is it okay if I reroll the seed live on the channel here? You know,
this is what we call in a Z1R at least the Zelda part of the 3 gifts. So we've already seen 2 gifts already. We've seen the wave beam and the wooden sword. Now here's the question: will they find the 3rd gift to make the 3 gifts curse complete? And when I say curse, I mean it's bad. Are you familiar with this curse, Blue?
Oh, I'm very familiar with it.
Yeah. So what happens is you get like 3 pretty good items early, and then something really outlandish is going to happen in the seed. So I don't anticipate the old man is going to lie like he did this one time in level 9. First of all, that was Fred's version, and I want to make it very known this is not the Fred Coughlin version, although Fred is awesome. No, this is Metal Machine's version of Zelda. So a little different. We don't quite have like the shapes or anything like that because remember, this has to fit in with the Metroid configuration. However, Metal has had a lot of quality of life improvements. So Blue, I assume you've turned off the flashing, for instance?
Absolutely. I
Yes, and
personally don't
I
even
love
like
it.
the flashing as well, but
Yeah, yeah.
I would like to point out that I am also doing this trackerless, so...
Wait, what? Wait, I see a tracker on the screen. Wait, what?
Oh, no, I meant
What?
like map trackerless.
Oh, well, how about this? I will try to remember for you. How about that? That's fortunate that I know enough about this rando to try to help out with that as well. So I can do that.
I am not getting bomb drops, even though I'm killing every bomb dropper I can. Where? Okay.
All right, I'm gonna open up a notepad right now, and just whenever I see a level, I'll just write down the location for you.
I should be okay. I say that now, but
What could possibly go wrong?
exactly. It's just all part of the randomizer experience.
Oh goodness.
So one thing, like a big note, like, and I was just about to kind of like go over that. So the transitions that you can get through to like both Metroid and Zelda. So it could be any cave on the Zelda overworld. It could be these extra little doors that you see on the map here, like this one, for instance, in Kraid's Lair. That is going to be a transitional door to, it could be to another dungeon. It could be to another part of Brinstar. I've had it to where I've walked into a door like this and I came out like something right here. And I was like, okay, just shortcut. All right.
Love that sprite, by the way, on the Metroid
Actually,
side. That's really nice.
We should be able to get...
Wait, blue. You're going into Kraid's Lair?
Yeah.
Oh my.
There's an item down here. There's an item down here. Why not?
Blue's just like, yeah, there's something down. You do have wave beam though. You do have the wave beam, which is
Yeah.
All right, so it is important to note that Blue has yet to find the Morph Ball and the Morph Ball bombs here, so that has to be kind of difficult to not have early. But let's see. Oh, and it's another missile pack early. So look at Blue, though, skillfully moving. They have a wonderful way of movement here going through that because it's so difficult, especially in some of those Kraid's Layers rooms. I'm rewatching it again now on the delay. Blue, that was a really nice way of moving through the room. Wow.
Oh, well, we just take that. Firing squad got us today.
Still impressed with the Metroid movement. Sorry, like that can happen anytime in Zelda. We know how that works. The Metroid movement was flawless. Like that was really good.
I'm also going to refrain from cheating in Metroid because I typically do door wraps if I really want to check the check. We're not going to cheat. No cheating.
Ooh, and Blue entering level 1 in Aqua Menace's lair. That's pretty spicy. So
Picking
what
up
is the
the
setting?
wand.
Ooh.
So the only thing that's really shuffled, Demon cloaks the bracelet. Okay, so that's a good hint. So the biggest thing is only like the major item spots. So like for instance, in level 1 you have the bow location, the Aquamentus heart container, the Triforce, and the I put this thing on advanced settings, like advanced like attack and stuff, and I've got the wand and screw attack already.
That's 4 gifts. Uh-oh, Blue. Wait a sec. Okay. I'm a little salty about the E-Tank. You know why I'm salty about the E-Tank. I just played this at MagFest. It took me 2 hours to find my first E-Tank.
In my practice seat, it took me about an hour to find mine.
Oh my goodness.
And there's our Morph Ball.
Wow, there's Morph Ball already too. So, okay, so where's the I'm thinking the bottleneck's gonna be Morph Ball bombs or ladder, because in Zelda 1, it's always the ladder. I don't know if you have that experience.
For Z1M1, not really.
Okay.
It's more like I go hours looking for a Kraid totem or whatnot.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, that is a good point. So, I've never seen this tile scheme here with the circles though on that. That's different. I don't think I've seen that setting before.
Yeah, it's one of the settings on there is like randomized, like the dungeon graphics, which I like using, just because it gives kind of like an interesting like look on a lot of these dungeons.
Yeah, I like it.
But this little exit down here, that's gonna bring us somewhere else. We don't know where yet, but we will figure that out in just a moment. The only thing that we're missing in level 1 right now is the Triforce room. So you will run... you will run into like basically like a vanilla layout of the game or of like the dungeons itself. So, but all the rooms are shuffled. So even though level 1's going to look like the eagle, you know, like it normally does in your, you know, casual playthroughs of the game, all the rooms are shuffled all over the place. So I won't find Aquamentus in this, you know, this right wing. We do find a Triforce that's really funny.
Nice. So, Blue, I just want to remind you real quick of a tracker check when you get a chance, just so folks can follow along.
I forgot I was even using one.
You're fine. You're good. Just wanted to remind you.
Yep, let's mark things. Wave, beam, screw attack.
It was a lot.
Yeah,
the wand.
The wand, sword, and I think, okay. Well.
And, yep, we're good. We're good. Wow, that's a lot early. I'm looking at your tracker now, Blue, and wow, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed that I have so much stuff this already.
Don't say you're bummed now, come on. That's asking for it again, you know? You don't even have bow or silvers yet or ladders, so let's...
Those silvers are definitely going to be the gatekeeper of the seed, I can tell you.
Yeah, most definitely. If you're finding all this stuff early, that means that there's going to be a lot of junk in between, so to speak.
Yep. Alright, so all your caves are pretty much in the normal spots. Like bomb holes are in the same spots as usual. Armos staircases are all in the same spot. Our Armos item is guaranteed to be on the vanilla spot, so we don't have to really... Oh, we have a Gleok right at the start.
Oh, yeah? This pattern's really cool. I like this one in level 4.
I think this is... I want to make sure we pick those up, because those, like, it looks like a 5 rupee, but the way that this rando is coded, it's all the, like, take any, like it's a secret to everyone is, like, randomized. So you can get random amounts of rupees.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough room for you, by the way. So for folks who don't know, Blue is on 0 armor right now. So it's on green, so it's not very forgiving on the defensive side here. And Gleok early, if you've ever seen the traditional, we were just talking about this in the pre-show, right, Blue? The traditional Zelda 1 speedrun is brutal in terms of lack thereof of defense. But there we go, on the second try. Second try is always the charm. Blue making that look easy on the second go. I like that.
Alright, so here we're looking for, hopefully not a ladder block, because this is the dungeon where you get the ladder, so it does have ladder blocks in it, and we do find the staircase that is the vanilla...
What? Blue, I am terrified for your silver arrows right now, just so you know.
Okay, there is like 300 checks in this game.
What?
And I got a vanilla ladder.
Wow.
I'm concerned.
That's 5 gifts. I don't know if I've ever seen 5 gifts early, Blue. Also, a reminder to track the ladder.
Yes.
That is an important one people are going to want to see. I can't believe you got that this early. Come on.
It's okay. Now for the next, 2 hours, we'll just never find another item. It's fine. It's fine.
Ooh, so you can find level 9's map here. That's interesting. I hadn't seen that.
Okay. I think... Oh, wait, here we go. Let's try to find the walkable path here.
Oh, sure. Yeah, this is, again, you know, some folks can say oh, this isn't a curse seed. I'll tell y'all something. You see something like that this early, I am terrified personally, but that's just me. Extra terrified because it's the ladder that's that early. I have played just Zelda 1 seeds where I haven't seen the ladder until 2.5 hours in. That's how elusive this item can be.
Yeah. Oh, we have another exit here. I am kind of curious to take it, but I also really wanted to find the Triforce room. And, okay, that's fine.
Okay, forest. Yep. Now, I assume you were saying that, Blue, just in case it was something that was behind a bush, because then you'd have to go back to your initial entrance. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Kind of clear this room so I can go up this ladder.
It is important to note again that while the dungeon rooms themselves are shuffled, as we've seen, the Triforce room, for instance, is shuffled, It's not dungeon shapes like in the Fred Coughlin version. Very, very different. Nothing good, bad, neutral about it. It's just that those are the settings right now, because I know folks are used to seeing the dungeon shapes. I do like the fact, though, that just because the dungeons aren't shaped differently, that the rooms are still shuffled, and that can create some pretty awkward blocks later on.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. I mean, so this Rando just went open source, so, you know.
Ooh.
If y'all have some coding experience and you want to contribute to things, Metal Machine just opened it to be open source. I want to grab this.
Cool. Yeah, Metal Machine is a very, very supportive dev. Was present in the chat, I noticed, during when I first started working with this, when I did this at Bagfest, and there's level 3 already, too. They're just zooming through this.
A hollow voice. Okay.
Oh my gosh. What is that sprite that was in there replacing? Oh, that is all right, I had to stop myself from cursing. That is a bow. A heckin' bow. What have you done?
I think I probably rolled the easiest seat on the planet. Jeez.
That's all right. We'll have another seat in case they go total expert and just fly through this. Don't worry, y'all. Blue, unbelievable.
We'll just play 2 seats tonight. It'll be fine.
Oh yeah, it'll be fine.
This sprite. Oh, that is a Rinka from Metroid.
Oh yeah, I call those SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, I could see it. I could also eat it.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I'll have to turn on these unique what is it, the rooms with the designs on them. I really like this aesthetic. It's pretty cool.
I like how it just like every dungeon is different, and it makes it really nice. Because like, who wants to see the same 4 walls and the same floor all the time, you know?
That is a bow, by the way. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, chat.
Chat.
I am terrible at tracking. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'll be there, chat. I'll be there. All right, Triforce 5 already too, speaking of things to track right there. And again, I love it. Just, you grab it, it fills up your health, it doesn't flash. Again, just shout outs to the wonderful devs there who just make sure we have the option to turn off the flashing. That is something within accessibility, which I talk about a lot here on Random Number Generation. It's really important to have a wide variety of accessibility. And I know by turning that flashing off, it saves a multitude of issues, both for us and for people watching. So thank you again to folks who do that.
Yeah, me personally, like I speedrun a lot of NES games, and honestly, the flashing lights is just, sometimes it's just a lot, and I would prefer to not have them, just to make things easier.
All right, show us how this is done, Blue. This is Blue V Manhandla Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Come on. Oh! Manhandle, be nice.
Nope.
Oh, Blue! Oh my gosh, that was a clinch. And right into level 6. Into
this color of level 6 is very violent on the eyes.
Right from level 3 to Uncle Wizzy's clubhouse there. Dang.
I don't know if I want to dive that yet, just because it's Wizrobe Dungeon. I have no arrows yet. We can't. So in this one, the arrows are progressive, so you won't find arrows in a shop. You have to actually like find them. We'll remember where level 3 is, and we'll come back because we do need to go through level 6 potentially.
Yeah, again in many randomizers, especially nowadays, we make sure to ask for a setting that turns off the flashing, and especially in a lot of NES games, it's really important, especially when you pick up a Triforce here. At the end of Metroid, I actually can get a headache if that flashing is on. It's very wild. Ooh, more access points here. Nice. So
I'm just basically checking the map here, just to see like where I can go, and if there's like extra doors here. But welcome to Metroid.
So this is, I believe you said this was Zelda?
Yes, this is a Zelda sprite.
I like that. That's cool.
We have a ring upgrade.
Oh my gosh. And they find now the blue ring, assuming that's progressive, like you were talking about with the arrows. All right.
Yep.
All right.
If it can be progressive, like swords, rings, candle, it will be progressive.
Gotcha.
We're not going to check that elevator just yet over there. I believe the setting that I have it on, it still is going to be Brinstar. I don't think I shuffled the elevators to the other like zones. Actually, I can take... The only thing I can't do up there is check vanilla... Whatchamacallit? Various suit, because I wouldn't be able to get down. So,
yeah, that makes sense. So, have you ever, out of curiosity, tried the quad rando, Blue?
I've done a total of 2 seeds. They are a little bit long for my liking. Typically, like, you know, it takes about 6 or so hours to finish one, and just don't have that kind of time.
Absolutely. I was going to mention that this is the most feared game of the quad rando, if you can believe it, by most quad rando runners. They do not like original Metroid, and me and Blue are just like, what?
This game is an acquired taste.
It is, but I still will always have a soft spot for it.
All right, so we can't go up there and check. If I do go up there, I will have to up A.
Yeah. Yeah, and the reason why Blue's saying that is because there's no morph ball bombs yet, as indicated by the tracker. So without that ability, you go up, you get the item, and then you have to up A and go back to something different, which I'm really happy the up A exists. It's good for routing. Oh my gosh, and an upgraded sword as well now. That is the white sword in Zelda 1. So
the seed front loaded, like all the good stuff. And I'm really, really... I don't know. I don't think I can get this one. Oh, well, now I'm stuck. Don't think I can... Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't even think about that till now. But yeah, that's going to be a little tricky. So Blue, they decided to up A there. Makes sense. Again, helps out with the tracking. And again, this isn't everything. Again, this is a pretty complicated randomizer. They still need both arrows because they're progressive. And that would be, and the Triforce pieces, that would clear Zelda 1, and there's still so much to be found in Metroid, including the morph ball bombs, as we were just talking about.
And also, in order to clear, we need to find the Torian Bridge, which is not going to be vanilla. It will be through a doorway or a staircase. It could be another elevator. We need to find both the Ridley and the Crate Totem. And potentially Ice Beam. I like Ice Beam.
Yeah. Now that makes perfect sense. Okay, so when the Zelda sprite shot the missile, all I could think of was the Nintendo Zapper. That's funny.
Just hopefully without all the flashing.
No, of course. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I could imagine. I wonder if there is a version of a duck hunt out there without the flashing. That's a really good point, actually. I didn't even think about that.
I always do like...
Because that's a fun game.
Too short of hops here. There is a lot of these little, like, side... I forget what the names of some of these enemies are. Like, I know these are rivers.
So again, I need to watch you play Metroid more, Blue, because I cannot say enough good things about the movement through these rooms. This is really clean.
As I proceed to miss a jump.
Oh, come on.
Oh no. We're back to level 6.
Okay. Hey, well, you have a little bit more increased offense and defense to deal with the Wizrip, so how are you feeling now?
Not that great. I still need arrows in order to check at least one of the items in here.
I just sold my Triforce to the pig man. Oh, that's funny. Someone said, and I'm glad that the chat has started the conversation here. So again, as of this moment right now, we are live. I know YouTube, you can have your good laugh about that. Is this even live? Which, by the way, catch up on past GDQ Hotfix shows and marathons at youtube.com/gamesdonequick. If you're watching this on YouTube, consider liking, subscribing, or becoming a channel member to support GDQ. And with that being said, Blue decides to exit for now. Were you out of keys?
I was out of bombs.
Oh, you're out of bombs. Okay, well.
Yeah, we wasted our last bomb trying to blast that wall to the north. I just realized Brinstar enemies are hitting me for 23. And about 23, yeah. And vanilla, these enemies do 8 damage.
Yeah.
And, yep, there it goes. The nice thing about this rando is that wherever you last entered, like each world, will be your save point. So like since we just exited level 6 there in that doorway, we will start there next to, like, if we up A or anything like that. And that will reset. Oh, I didn't think I made it. That will reset every single time we move through the game. Take this opportunity to come and kind of like wiggle through these.
So is this what you've been playing on your stream lately, Blue?
No. I've mainly been playing Donkey Kong 64 rando.
Oh, did somebody say Donkey Kong 64 randomizer.com?
I did. I have been playing a lot of Donkey. Probably too much Donkey.
Yeah.
Am I enjoying it? I can't stop playing it.
That's what I hear. Once you start donking, you don't stop, I hear. But no, we just recently had that at GDQ 2026, and that was an absolute blast. I had a fun time.
Yeah, that's actually what got me into it. Was watching Kuiper. Kuiper and Connor play it.
I was one of the people holding the morning signs. It's funny. We were holding the signs. Yo, there's Triforce 1. Let's go. So we held the signs and then literally drove through the night to get to MagFest because my run of Z1M1 was there the next day. So that was a fun-filled. I think I did my run on like 2 hours of sleep. By the way, chat, don't do a speed run on 2 hours of sleep. I mean, it worked out fine for me. I'm just saying it's not a good idea.
So we talked a little bit about up A's. So there is a soft lock prevention mechanic that Metal built into this game. So normally you have to up A on the second controller. There's a setting that you can enable that if you press down select B on controller 1, it will bring you back to the very original start point that you start at. So like how we just started on that one main screen, just by pausing it and doing like the down select B, we're able to bring ourselves back all the way to the start, which makes
You're spoiled.
I am very spoiled. Metal spoiled me.
Your game lets you have 2 E-tanks in the first hour? I'm sorry.
I don't know what's going on. Like White Sword, Wand, 3 Triforces, Wave Beam, Screw Attack, Morph Ball, Ladder, Bow. And it's only been 24 minutes?
Your routing is just that epic. That's what I'm gonna say. You're gaming your way through this, all right?
I feel like I read the spoiler log, but I didn't.
You know what happened? Do you typically, now again, I know I get a lot of people giving me stuff for this. Do you have a superstition around who deals your randomizer seeds?
Absolutely.
Okay. So are you typically a good dealer of seeds?
No, absolutely not.
Oh.
Do you remember what I rolled for us at a GDQ?
You know what? I did, and I'm glad you brought that up because, yes, Blue and I had the opportunity to play Z1R Live, but you rocked that seed, from what I remember, right?
I did, yes, but everybody else, so we decided to do this rando trackerless at AGDQ.
That was a bad idea.
And that was just a really bad idea because I may have finished like sub hour, but everybody else is like hour 30, hour 40. And
I was hour 20 something, by the way. I did well-ish.
It was just, that seed was like, if you took the wrong turn in level 6, then it was over. That was it. You were done.
Yeah. That's me and Adirondack Ripple that.
Yeah, I think even Chess Jerk did the same thing.
Yeah. And well, again, our group, that's the sewing circle. We're kind of cursed when it comes to C1RC. Mm-hmm. We've seen a lot. We've seen a lot. And yeah, we were playing Consternation, by the way. A lot of people, and I'm hoping this changes. I don't see as many people, Blue, playing Z1M1 as I'd like. What is it? You, me, and Nintendesi? Is there anyone else who I'm leaving out?
The Discord's actually been gaining some more traction again lately. Like a lot of the Z1R runners, like I think it's like Custom Shield has been playing it. Shaddy's been playing it again.
Oh, Shaddy's playing. That's cool.
Yeah, they've been doing like weekly races, but I don't think they've posted in about 3 weeks. Just probably because like holidays is a little busy.
Yep, 4 pieces of the Triforce now.
Was that 6? I think.
Yeah.
Was it 4?
I feel so bad telling you to mark stuff down, but I know what that is.
I am awful at it.
I'm only reminding you because I'm watching. If I was playing, I'd be doing the exact same thing, honestly. Yeah, I'm hoping
that's why they invented auto tracking, but you can't auto track here.
No. I'm hoping more people get involved with Z1M1, though. If anything, maybe if you feel like Metroid's a bit daunting, some people learn about it via the quad rando. Ooh, more Brinstar access. Nice.
Right to Kraid's Lair, which we're going to go to.
Now, you did have Kraid's Lair access before, but this is right at the elevator.
Oh, just kidding. This is Brinstar. Or Norfair.
Norfair. Yeah, this is Upper Norfair. Yeah.
All right. So, like I had mentioned before, one thing to note.
Yeah.
If I touch this lava, we die.
Oh, it's one hit K. Did you do that on purpose?
No, that thing bumped me in there.
So you were just demonstrating it was happening. You know what, Blue? Excellent sport for that one, because I may have been like, yeah, I was just demonstrating, but Blue here being 100% honest, I appreciate that.
Nope, I got booty bumped by one of those things right into the soup.
Oh my gosh. Words right now, Blue. Words that I can't say here at GDQ Hotfix, but you know what I'm thinking right now.
You could say them. You just might get muted.
No, I have thoughts right now is where I'll leave it at. So it's kind of so are these rooms shuffled? Blue, I'm noticing some of these rooms are looking a little different, or at least the enemies are.
The enemies are shuffled. I did not shuffle the layout of Metroid.
I am afraid to do that, if I'm being honest, Blue, because Metroid, it looks very samey after a while, and I get lost in regular Metroid. So I don't know if you've ever gotten, or anybody in chat has gotten lost in the, what do I call it, Green Norfair typically. I get so lost back there.
Oh, yeah, Lower Norfair? Lower Norfair is the worst.
Yeah.
There is... All right, wait, hold on. Let's see if I can do this. Oh. No, I can't get up there. I can get up there if I cheat, but we're not cheating here.
No, the only thing I can say on GDQ Hotfix that displays my feelings right now is heck.
Hey, that's my file name.
There you go. See? It's relevant.
All right, so we're gonna go back. There's not much we can do in Norfair right now, just because we don't have morph ball bombs or high jump boots. So we're just kind of like super limited on what we can do there. I wonder if this game is gonna like gatekeep this candle from me, because I haven't seen any kind of like burning.
I really like the money losing game text. I think that's actually pretty accurate.
One thing that I didn't do that I normally do, like with these randos, you can actually change the like credits text in this like the customized settings. Yeah. And sometimes I'll just put a bunch of like swears at the end of it.
Oh yeah. We can't do that here. We can't do that.
When I mean by swears, it's mostly like heck, prick, stuff like that. You know,
okay.
The big swears.
The fake swears.
Those are absolutely real. You cannot tell me otherwise. But
really, this has been pretty impressive so far. The routing and such. Oh, So that was actually, I don't know if we pointed this out yet. I know you talked about it. I like how you showed off the map. The very first time I did this randomizer, someone's like, wait, there's a map in this game? And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of handy, actually.
So it originally started out, Metal Machine wanted to work on like getting the map into this game, and it originally started out as like a Lewis script that you would have to run on like a an emulator. And say that out loud. High jumps.
The boots. No, I was talking about the boots and the fact that you don't have to go do the other difficult room on the other side. Y'all, that is one of the most difficult things execution-wise to do in Z1M1. I don't know if there's a fancy name for that room, but you have to do like a roll jump or something like that into the room adjacent. You better hope there's nothing valuable in there, because even if you're good at it, it's still an extremely difficult trick to pull off here.
So,
Blue, are you going to demonstrate?
No, I can't do this jump. So this jump here, I don't know why the devs coded it this way. Props to them for that. This is it's a 2-pixel window jump, and that's something that's just in vanilla. You have to be like dangerously close to the edge here, and you have to like jump right. So if you just morph jump, you could just get there pretty easily.
That's what I meant, the morph jump. Sorry, that was the jump I was talking about. Was the morph jump? Yeah.
All right, well, we can't go up
that one
way.
Took me a while. Oh, yeah, you'd need Ice Beam to freeze up platform for that.
Yep.
And I believe, yeah, according to the tracker, we still do not have Morph Ball bombs right now, which, again, I really like Morph Ball bombs. There are some very fun skips you can do with Morph Ball bombs, although now Blue has the high jump boots, so it's a little bit of a moot point. But you can do some really neat jumps if you don't have high jump boots with the Morph Ball bombs.
Gotta be careful not to get popped in.
Oh, yeah. Blue going through some downtown traffic there with Novaria's suit. That's a tough room. That's a very tough room here. We're in Ridley's lair. Everything here hits like a truck. It's tough. It's a tough
Actually,
room.
this stuff in Brinstar's hitting harder.
Wait, really?
Yes. These are only doing 13 damage. Brinstar is doing 23.
Is that randomized?
Yes, I did randomize the damage.
Oh my goodness, and it was rougher in Brinstar. Well, I did not even, again, your movement was so good up there, I didn't notice, so,
Gonna utilize firing missiles here just because missiles do a lot of damage in this game.
Now, do you still get, 75 missiles for defeating the bosses? Is that still in your settings?
Yes.
Okay.
You do still get the large amount of missiles for defeating both the bosses. The only thing, nice arrow.
Oh, so that's regular arrows so far. So Blue has to find one more to get the silvers, and then Blue needs still in Zelda 1. Well, you probably need a candle still. If I were to guess, you need a candle still. I could be wrong.
Could find the book.
What does the book do on your settings?
So the book makes you immune to fire, but also the wand will shoot fire as well.
Wait, it makes you immune to fire?
It does.
Is that a setting, or has it always been that way? I'm trying to think.
I think it's on by default.
Oh, wow. That was honestly something I didn't know, so that's a good thing to know. Someone in chat asked, is that the sprite from Zelda 2?
It is. It is the sprite from Sleeping Zelda from Zelda 2.
Very cool. I like this sprite a lot. I may have to give this one a try myself at some point.
I usually use funnier sprites just because I like when there's some of the sprites that were added to this because of the limitations of this game. There's a sprite for the original the Final Fantasy, the Knight. But there was no way to code an animation for it to do a spin attack. So what they did was they just turned the sprite 90 degrees, and that's it.
Great. That reminds me of if you've ever seen the Super Metroid kind of feel of that. Have you seen the sprite the soda thing do a flip? Because that's what I'm visualizing currently.
Yes, I have. All right, we don't have much else we could do in there other than fighting Ridley, which we don't have a lot of health for. And I made the bosses a little bit more advanced, so Ridley doesn't just stand in one spot and jump. Ridley will move forward and push to attack me.
Oh, so you can't cheese it with the ice beam then?
Correct, because Ridley will just push directly into you and
Gotcha.
kind of trap you. And there's a lot of lava in that room.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh, the worst room in all of... So this is Metroid 1's worst room in the game. You've heard about the Super Metroid worst room in the game. This is the Metroid 1 worst room in the game. Now, fortunately for Blue, look at Blue being clever there, saying, I don't have to deal with this. I'm just going to up A.
Yep. I fell? No, I didn't fall.
Nobody likes that room, Blue. I can't say I blame you.
It's definitely not a fun room to deal with, because, like, in the original game, you kind of have to, like, just wait for those blocks to respawn, which is not really the most ideal thing. I'm not going to really care about that key.
Ooh, someone said, any possibility of Zelda 2 sprite for M1 and Samus sprite for Z1? That's an interesting thought.
I think it's already a thing.
That's already a thing? I have to take a look at some point.
Yeah, I'd have to look and see.
But yeah, I did not get a chance to say this earlier, but yes, if you are here live in the chat right now, again, sorry, YouTube. If you are here live in the chat right now, me and myself and Blue would be more than happy to answer any questions y'all have. I encourage folks to interact as much or as, as little if you want to just lurk, but interact as much as you would like with us. So if you have a question about the randomizer, if you have a question about something Blue does on stream, I like talking about folks that have taken the time to come and do runs here for me on Random Number Generation. So if you have a question about Blue and their content as well, please feel free to ask. Except if you need serious time, of course, Blue.
Yeah, no. We just picked up the letter. The letter will unlock the potion shops automatically, which is really nice because I did put the setting on to where potion shops could have up to 1 quest item, up to 1 equipment, and up to 1 upgrade. All right.
Oh, very nice.
So finding that is kind of nice. All right, I'm just doing this to reset the spawn point. So just to kind of speed up the elevator, you could just kind of up A while the elevator's moving, which is really nice. Can't go this way. It's bomb locked.
I'm taking notes. I'm learning quite a bit from this.
All right, just kind of do that. So morph ball kind of like coming out of the morph kind of like just abruptly stops the sprite, which allows you to kind of just like, which is why Samus is able to just jump out of a morph ball, as long as you don't press like any kind of like directionals. So like you can kind of do that just to kind of get an extra jump off, which is really, really nice.
So the answer to that, by the way, someone asked, is it necessary or not? You can play this on hardware. That is possible.
Which is what I am playing on.
Yes, that is the extent of what I can say. Yes, this can be played on hardware. Yes. Somebody else asked, is ice blue their favorite color?
No, it's actually purple.
That's awesome. That's brilliant, Blue.
Like my favorite color is actually purple.
So like what kind of purple? Like a darker purple, like more of like a pastel, like
a darker,
lilac?
A darker purple.
Okay.
Yep.
All
right, level 8. We can't really do much. I do have a staircase here that we can take. This is as they call it, the lion. Purple is very based, I agree. We are going to take this staircase. This is a transport staircase. And it will bring us further into the level, which we do want to go through, because level 8 does have, I believe it's 4 items, I want to say.
So for folks also watching, especially again, if you're going to see this later on YouTube, please do follow Ice Blue. Follow them at twitch.tv/iceblue. And do you have a YouTube as well, Blue?
I do. I don't really upload up to it as much as I should. Okay. And I don't like multi-stream to it, so.
Gotcha. So yeah, Blue's main content then will be at twitch.tv/iceblue then.
Yeah, it's typically just like a little like repository where I just dump my PB VODs.
Hey, Hey, you know what? That is a great way, honestly, to remedy the VOD situation that Twitch had. So I can't say I blame you.
Yeah. All right. Not having a candle is...
I'll take rooms that spew lasers for 500, Alex. Oh my goodness, does every room have to be this way right now?
It's fine.
Whoa.
It's fine.
Wow.
Manhandle is gone.
You could say you handled that. Okay, you can boo me, everyone. It's okay. You can boo me on that one. Oh, look at Blue handling this though. Like there's no big deal. And look at that surplus of money there. Always good, always good. And Blue, you can do extra shopping now too, thanks to that letter. So that's going to be helpful for that.
Yep, we just have to find those shops.
Sorry, Blue, you weren't going to escape all of my puns tonight. I'm very sorry.
I didn't plan on it.
Hey, that one shot. Hang on. I'm gonna let Blue do what they do best. Oh,
run away?
And Blue's just like, nope, run away. I thought you were gonna go for the one shot again. No, this is a good choice. That's a good choice.
There is no chance of one-shotting that one. All right, nothing in there. So we have found the Triforce room. We know where Gliok's room is, the four-headed Gliok. So we're just looking for the 2 staircases for items.
Oh. Of course, someone from my community would say, somebody said, don't hurt the bunnies. We're talking about Pole's voice.
You know, sometimes those Pole's voice just need the arrow to the face. Sometimes.
Aww. I do think Pole's voice, though, is one of the cutest sprites in the game.
I mean, you could always just scream into your mic.
Yep. Someone in chat just mentioned that, too. It's funny. That was good timing.
Okay. Oh. No. No. This thing fires so fast. Nope. Nope. Oh, we got the block clip.
Oh, that was really cool. Very nice.
Oh, we're gonna die. Yep.
Oh, that's okay. That's all right. You dealt with one of them already, and that manhandle should not come back.
That one will come back,
the first
yeah.
one. Well, that one, but I mean the other one, the one you killed earlier. Pole's voice just want a hug. If you hug a Pole's voice and you do not have a ring, it's 2 hearts, 2 full hearts.
Yes, it is a lot of damage. I think we should be able to fight Kraid here. Yeah, things are only doing 9 damage here. We should be okay.
Okay, so this is like the light hitting layer, then it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like these they rolled pretty low damage. And I should be able to farm just a little bit of health in this room coming up. I don't want to farm too much though. Oh, never mind. We're not farming enough in that room.
All right, so here we have Kraid and quite a few missiles here for Blue. Let's see.
Maybe we don't kill Kraid. I ran out of missiles. Nope. Okay.
That was a good effort, but now you said that these bosses are a little more intense for stuff. Does that mean they have more hit points?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right, so we're just gonna bail on this check for right now. We know how to get here. There's a couple other things I can, don't you knock me down, that I can do here.
So, since it's just passed, and it hasn't even been a month since it happened, do you have any favorite moments from GDQ or something that you remember doing there, or just, period from going to GDQ? I've been trying to let folks know about kind of the happenings around there.
I had a couple of runs that I commentated for. I also participated in the relay. Overall, I mean, the vibes there were just very immaculate, and a lot of the people, if you've never attended a GDQ before, just the vibes there are basically pristine.
Mm-hmm.
It's there's so many different like nice people there that you'll meet, and it's just nice. Highly recommend if you haven't attended before.
So you said you did the relay. What star did you have?
I had hot footing it into the volcano. Which,
very cool.
Which is very ironic since, you know, my name is Ice Blue.
I was gonna say, although if something is hot enough, there, I mean, you know, Zelda has a cannon for having blue fire, so I mean that makes sense too. I mean, you have that blue part of your name, at least the take on words. So
yeah, the biggest hype that I had about the relay is that I spent all week practicing the lava boost strat for that, which is one of the harder strats. It's like probably like a 7 or an 8 out of 10, and I practiced that all week, and people in the practice room knew when I was practicing that because all you would hear is Mario just like over and over.
yeah, there was, and this is the thing I really loved about the relay, bringing folks together. Now, I did not see the relay live. However, whenever I was also in the practice room, it was nice seeing people helping people with the stars in the relay. It was kind of a fun side thing going on all week, and it was just fun to encourage and watch people practicing their star. I hope we do have a chance to see something like that again in the future. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely. But the biggest highlight for me is that I nailed that trick on stage under pressure first try. And
yeah.
I'm not an SM64 speedrunner. I've run 70 star like all of like once. So to just be able to land like a trick like of that like caliber first try was definitely a good highlight of the event for me.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to have to go back and check out that run again. Oh my gosh. No, it's the puns. Okay, that one wasn't my fault. That one was Metal's fault. All right.
I love the fact that meat was in parentheses
quotation.
There.
Yeah.
Quotations. That's the word I'm looking for. English is my first language, by the way. All right. Well, we are unable to progress in this dungeon because it looks like we may need the bait.
Yeah, the hungry gorilla.
Now wait, hold on. There is a bomb hole over here. Or there is another room that could potentially be nice. Oh, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Could have gotten bailed out. Nope.
No?
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay. This might be a transport, actually. Because in vanilla, this is a Wallmaster transport room.
Yes. Again, the rooms, the shapes might not be shuffled, but the rooms are. That's a good point.
Okay, all right. So this should bring us
transport.
further. This should bring us further, and it might take away the bait lock. Which we kind of hope, because I want to clear this.
Yeah, that would be nice. It's funny, 7 is in the shape / Fred Coughlin version is usually a burden. It's usually huge, usually has multiple transport cases. It's like a mini 9, but when you use the original shape, at least of level 7, it's really not too terribly bad.
It's just the shape of a dinosaur.
I still like the SpaghettiO as the old man. That's so good. So yeah, Blue I can't take down the Dig Dogger yet. We don't have the flute. And no, you can't just yell into the mic again or into the controller for anyone wondering, not in this version.
I mean, you could. It won't do anything, though.
So I wanted to mention this earlier because we were talking about GDQ and having a good time. We do have, for folks listening, some job postings at GDQ. Games Done Quick is hiring. If you have experience in administrative assistance, apply for a mainline event contract in sponsorship operations. If you are an expert in broadcast strategy and marketing development or are looking for full-time work, apply to be part of the management team as creative directive at Games Done Quick. Apply or share with someone you know that might be interested by February 15th. And again, as someone who's now been on board with GDQ since, oh my gosh, my shows are, I think we might be coming up on year 7 this year that I've been doing random number generation. Again, I would encourage y'all to apply if you do get a chance because it's been wonderful working here. And also, too, just so you all know as well, at the events, now, Blue, you volunteer, right? If I remember properly?
I do.
Yeah.
I have been volunteering since 2023? 2022? No, SGDQ 2022. Yeah, that's when I first volunteered. That was my first GDQ that I volunteered for. I've been going to GDQ since 2019. And then 2022 is when I started volunteering. And I've volunteered every event since. And it's a lot of fun. You meet a lot of cool people. You get to work with a lot of cool people. And it's been a great experience.
And again, anytime I have someone on that I know has been volunteering, again, I just always love to extend the biggest of thank yous for that, because there are so many hardworking folks behind the scenes that we never get a chance to see at the event. And again, we cannot make the event run without each and every person. So again, just thank you for all the years you've been doing that.
I'm never going to stop until they tell me no. Y'all are stuck with me.
Oh, Death Mountain. Okay, all right. It's a good.
Not my favorite place to be.
No, there's a lot of checks up here, though. No.
Oh, here's.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna come back to this. For those who know me in Z1R, this is like my least favorite check ever. I do not like West Death Mountain in this game. It is way out of the way. It requires like 700 bombs to check everything, and I will typically avoid it if I can in any type of race.
That makes sense. Sometimes if I feel like let's say you and I were doing a race, Blue, I'll divulge one of my secrets to you when I race. If I'm against someone who I feel like is much faster, and trust me, after our race at AGDQ in the practice room, I totally understand that I would have to do the strategy. I'll sometimes go to some of the least traveled paths first and hoping that it works out. Does it work out? Not a lot of the time, but you never know. You never know. So I kind of like going for the lower odds kind of things. So that would probably be why I sometimes favor this path.
Question in chat: what can volunteers help with? There's a plethora of different positions to volunteer for. Like me personally, I do safety and check-in. You can also do there's cleaning crew that'll go around and kind of like wipe down surfaces, wipe down like handrails, things like that. There is like production that you can do. There's a lot. It's so much that like I can't even name them all.
Yeah, and how many different? So is it just mainly safety and check-in that you typically volunteer for, or have you volunteered for any other departments?
I've done for donations as well for one event, and I've applied for host. Nice red ring. I've applied for host before, but I did not make the cut. I was like very close to making the cut, but I did not make the cut.
Well, I hope you continue to keep trying. I mean, there have been times where even I haven't made the hosting cut. It's very, very competitive. So I hope you get a chance to do that. I would really like to see you in that role.
It is very competitive. I can assure people on that.
I would say donations is if you're looking for somewhere as an entry point to volunteering, I always recommend donations. Kind of gives you a feel for just a lot of what the company is looking for. It gives you a feel of kind of more of a hands-on with the event, and it also kind of lets you in on the ins and outs of GDQ. The donations teaches you more than you think it does. So I always say, like, if someone asks, like, where do I start? That would be where I would recommend.
As I laid that bomb down, I was like, wait a minute, its 8th enemy has the bomb.
Wait a second. That changes too?
Yes.
So you have to experiment with which enemy has the bomb?
There will be a hint in the game that tells you.
Oh my goodness. I have to have a talk with Metal on that. I don't know how I feel about that. That's evil.
It's a great setting. All right, I am trying to think what we can do here. This is why you should track.
Oh, not only that, you are looking for a candle still. So this was one that you and I we had shared the sentiment of if you don't have a candle, it gets really difficult quickly. Did you go up by Spectacle Rock yet? I guess that's why you might be looking for bombs.
Yep, I am looking for bombs.
Okay, that's what I figured. So next question. Have you ever used the book to open up a candle spot? Because I've done that once. I believe it may have happened in one of my Fatale runs.
I have done an entire seed where I never found a candle, and I had to use the book to open them.
That's so difficult. So for folks who don't know, if that ever happens to you and you're playing your randomizer, you need to have an enemy line up with the bush that you need to burn. Then you shoot it with the wand and book combo, and it should do that. But I'll tell y'all something, it is a pain.
It is. Because some screens you can just get enemies that just don't want to cooperate with you to line them up properly, and it becomes fun.
Yeah, so on the Fatale run, I believe it was the very last run I did at Fatale, I had to burn a bush. Now, this is just Zelda 1, I believe. I had to burn a bush, and in that bush was a take any with a candle in it, and it took everything in me blue. To make sure I didn't have a potty mouth when that happened, so to speak.
You just gotta.
This game, it does things.
You just gotta quietly excuse yourself and just go scream for a little bit.
Oh, I wanted to. I mean, it was for charity and it raised a lot of money. It was great. But like in that precise moment, I remember thinking about some words.
I have definitely had runs where like I find something and I just want to start hollering.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So this is what I thought was happening, and I'm glad we're kind of seeing this. I feel like maybe we're looking for a Metroid access point that'll give you a few checks you normally don't have access to because, again, we are still missing Morph Ball Bombs. So Candle and Morph Ball Bombs definitely seem to be like the big points of contention. Obviously, Blue is still missing an additional arrow upgrade for Silvers. But right now, they're still looking for 4 pieces of the Triforce anyway. So the Silvers are a little less urgent. That's just needed to complete the seed. I mean, obviously, we want to find them, but they're a little less urgent, I would say, versus the Candle and the Morph Ball Bombs in this situation.
So in this settings, it's between 7 and 8 Triforces. I'd like to have like the random number just in case like you run into those like 1 Triforces that are off that could be something stuck behind a very, very like out of the way check. But who knows? The game could roll 8 and we just have to find all 8 anyway.
Yeah. No, but you're handling this very well. And again, Blue, I've been taking some mental notes too of some things to consider. So don't worry, I got your back here. Now I can't do that for everyone on the show. I don't know every randomizer. It's just this one I know. No, Blue's very, very, very talented at this. I have every faith that they're going to do great here.
I've never seen this hallway just have all rupees. Oh, then there's the one missile that has to ruin it all. All right, so I can't do my normal strat here. Normally there's like a little bomb spot right here that will allow you to go down that and go to the other side, but we can't do that. So we are done in this area.
So we are coming up on the 1 hour mark here. So it's up to you when we want to do this, where you think would be a good spot to maybe just take a break.
We could take a break right now.
We could take a break right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to stop the timer. And before we go to the break, I do want to remind folks, thank you to everyone supporting Games Done Quick with your subscriptions, gift subs, and bits shared. Your contributions help keep our... Welcome back to Random Number Generation. I'm joined here by Ice Blue, and this is Zelda 1, Metroid 1 combo randomizers. So we are going to get right back into it, or we're going to roll right back into it on that note. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Blue, on your count. Let's go.
All right, let's restart this timer in 3, 2, 1, go. All right.
All right.
So we just left Ridley's lair, and we're gonna come up here and do a little bit of exploring.
What lava is that seahorse swimming?
That is the sky lava.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right, so this is the part of the game where we have to just be very careful, because we will die touching this lava. So
Yep.
just kind of be a little careful.
So I want to know, just because I don't know a ton of people who play Metroid, period, much less this randomizer. Blue, what got you into Metroid, original Metroid?
Not so much like what got me into it. It's more or less like I did a big 20 way back in the day, and I had to learn routing. Oh. I had to learn routing to route, I think it was either 5 or 6 E-tanks was the goal. And I started to play it, and I started to like just enjoy like the morph ball rolls and like some of the bomb jumps that we had to do. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And so
the movement.
Yeah, the movement was kind of fun. So I learned any percent. I didn't enjoy it because it was a gamble the whole time, because you go into Torian with very minimal health, you just have ice beam, and it wasn't something that I enjoyed. So I stopped playing it, but then I found this Rando, and I had already played SMZ3, and I was like, let me try this one. And Metal was like very active in the community and was super nice and would hang out in everybody's channels while they were racing. Sometimes he would even join the race.
Nice.
It was just enjoyable, and it was like refreshing to like play like something that just had both of the games combined into one. And it was just a lot of fun, and we started to like make bets of like, oh, where's our second arrow upgrade gonna be? Is it gonna be lower Norfair, which is honestly my least favorite checks in the game.
Yep, same.
Green Norfair, if you're not familiar, is lower Norfair. And
no, I mean, that's good to know. I never knew it was called that, so
yeah. So don't go in that door. That door leads outside. We don't like going outside.
Yep, looks like you're heading up into the area I lovingly call Norfair's attic.
Unfortunately, we will be only able to check the high jump boot spot here, which does have my recorder.
Oh, that's a find.
That is a very nice find. We should be able to also jump up. We don't need bombs to go up. We do need bombs to go down, though.
Yeah, that's what up is for, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm getting it. So yeah, still no more fall bombs, which is kind of unusual, but as you can see what's going on, Ice Blue is figuring out ways around that. Sometimes you're going to have to get a little bit creative with your checks in Metroid. There have been times where I've had to start all the way down in Ridley's lair and make my way up into even Brinstar, and that's been like the way I needed to start my Metroid on that scene. I'll tell you, that was odd to have to reverse engineer my route.
I believe there is a setting to where you can turn off starting in Hyrule, and you can just purely start in Metroid. Nice. I think that setting is very, very fun, but also very difficult.
Oh, okay. So now the route is becoming clearer. That is the... Actually, no, you found a way around the Gruya, didn't you? I got excited, and I'm like, wait, no.
No, Yeah, we're not picking that up. I don't...
No banana.
Nope. I almost got karma'd.
No banana.
That would turn my wooden boomerang into the magical boomerang, and blue bananas are stale.
Not just stale, the Gruyas also inherit them, which then they get flung across the room versus just across part of the room. So yeah, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. So, all right here, this is the attic area, which again, Blue can go up, but they cannot go down after this, so not bad.
I'm gonna pick up these last 2 items up here. We cannot pick up the ice beam. We do need bombs for that. And we're just gonna ignore that map.
Yeah, Blue's like, I don't need to know where I'm going in 7. It's all right.
I've seen that map like a couple of times. I should know where I'm going.
Oh yeah. Which the thing I was giggling at earlier was when the old man or the shop character was like, "Yeah, I like the taste of the blue one better, anyways," and that made me chuckle a little bit because the blue one's only 1 fill. So
yeah,
that was great. So it said, is it worth playing the original Metroids before the new Switch 2 one? So here's the thing. One of my favorite ways to get my feet wet with Metroid, I tell people to actually get the Nintendo World Championship for the Switch. That is a fun way to learn fundamentals for your game, and it makes starting them a little less daunting. I might be a little biased because I run Nintendo World Championship as a speed game recently, but Blue, have you tried that one? The Nintendo World Championship for Switch?
I bought it and I hyper fixated on very specific games, and then I never finished it and I just stopped playing it.
Gotcha. No, I always recommend that. That's a great way to get into NES games. In terms of your question, is it worth playing the original Metroids before the new Switch 2? Now, I believe the new Switch 2 one is of the Prime series. And as Blue and I were talking about before with Blue's experience with Super Mario 64, 3Ds play very different from 2Ds. So I would say if you're going to do that, I would start with Metroid Prime Remastered for the Switch. The remastered version is so good. I'm sure several people, and including Blue, can vouch for the fact that Metroid Prime Remastered is the way to do it. Wow. Four E-tanks here for Blue. But Novaria suit. So there is that.
Novaria suit, no totems at all. Yeah. We have a little bit of a struggle going on with Metroid right now. But it's okay. Because we're going to go into level 7 and just try not to, cry a little.
I will say everyone, and when I say everyone, I mean everyone should play Super Metroid at least once. Not only is it a tradition here on the Games Done Quick channel, because I would have never played Super Metroid if it wasn't for Games Done Quick. Also, it's just an overall really good game.
I would also recommend Super Metroid. It is a fantastic game.
But I always tell people, we wouldn't have Super Metroid if it wasn't for original Metroid. And that's when people give me such a hard time about NES Metroid. I'm like, listen, we need one to walk so the other can fly. We can't have Super Metroid without Metroid doing well. So I always try to explain that to people who are not Metroid 1 defenders.
Yeah, I don't exactly understand, I get it. I just don't understand the dislike behind Metroid 1. It's very different from the games that we currently have now, but you have to think about it. That game came out almost I think has it hit 40 yet?
It's older than me, so it has to be in its late 30s at this point. I actually think it might be 40 this year. Was it 1986?
I think it was 1986.
Yeah, so this is its 40th anniversary this year. I'm very sorry to anyone that I just made crumble into dust. That's you can check that off on your random number generation bingo card.
Including me, I just crumbled to dust as well.
That's a lot of us who grew up with the NES and SNES. I feel that one.
I'm 37 years old, so it's I turned 38 this year, and it's okay, yeah, I just crumbled. Thank you.
Well, no, I mean, that's both of us. Thanks. I know I look younger than that, but we're same year. We're definitely same year.
Ooh, a long beam. I'll take that. I like the long beam.
Oh, was it 1987? Okay, so it'd be 40 next year in the US. Okay. There you go. So 39 then this year, but still, although barely older than me at least.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. We got the Triforce Room, we got Aquamentus, we got the okay, so we're done in level 7. This is cleared.
But yeah, I really hope that future generations continue to play NES and SNES games. There's a lot to be said about how some of these games, not all of them, but some of them have still very much withstood the test of time. And I hope that gets people to try maybe the games that might be a little rougher around the edges, such as Metroid 1, with comparison to Super Metroid and a lot of the GBA Metroids, for instance, because I know people were talking about Zero Mission, which has been a very highly praised game. Oh, there's one of the, I always get them mixed up. That's the Kraid.
That is our Kraid totem.
Okay, very cool.
I'm also gonna buy this wonderful thing, even though we don't really need it. We have the red ring, but I like more hearts.
Oh, you mean the pink ring? I like the pink. I think the pink's really cute.
Shoutouts to Cheshire for all the heart containers.
Oh yeah, gotta have heart.
Chess Shirk is a very good friend. I was on Chess Shirk's couch for GDQ for Final Fantasy Tactics. If you watch that run, just be prepared for me to have... We talked about, like, during the grind, you have to stand on this one rock the whole time while you just sit there and just, like, experience farm. And it's, like, 40 minutes. And then, like, when Chess Shirk finally finished, I was like, I missed the rock. Can we go back?
That sounds like CJ, all right? Yeah, CJ is a very beloved member of many speedrun communities, but yeah, I met CJ through Zelda 1, Rando as well.
Yep. Met CJ about 8 years ago through Z1R. I've been playing Z1R for 8 years. Oh my god.
Well, yeah, yeah, same. I always find myself coming back to it too, as much as I'm like, this seed was bad. I'm not coming back for a while. I always find myself like playing again, going, why am I doing this? Jokes aside, it's a wonderful experience. But yeah, now that the power bracelet's been acquired, that is more overworld. Oh,
that is
7.
a good hint. We only need 7 Triforce pieces.
Ooh, very cool. You're still looking for the silvers, though, for Zelda 1. Silvers and 1 more Triforce piece, then, according to that.
And a candle. Definitely a candle.
And a candle. Well, oh yeah, that thing. Or the book. I guess we could. The book would work all the same at this point. Is that in the logic? It can't be.
No.
That doesn't sound... Okay, good.
You can enable...
Wait a second.
You can enable it to be in logic, but no, this flag set specifically does not have that in logic.
Good, because like you said, sometimes the enemies just don't cooperate, right?
Mm-hmm.
No? Okay, all right. I just want to let y'all know, Blue had a chance to kill bunnies and didn't there, so I don't want to hear it from the bunny lovers in chat.
I could go back.
No! No! Leave the bunnies alone.
They'll get what's coming.
Yes, I'm always the person saying to save the animals in Super Metroid, so you're gonna have to deal with that for me.
Save the frames.
Right. Oh, look at the reverse block. Can I just say that reverse block clip was really good? Like, I don't even know how to do a reverse block clip. That was beautiful.
Oh, the lag got me.
That's all right.
Oh.
Nope.
All right, well, no items in here that we can use. I'm sorry in advance, Sky.
Don't do it! No! Come on! You were right in there. I thought we were friends.
The bloodlust took over. I had to do it. It was bouncing around. It gave me a smug look.
What smug look? It has one face.
Yeah.
It's an 8-bit game.
Yeah, it has one face and it's smug.
Heck. You know, killing bunnies is all this bad karma.
We got the bad karma now because now we can't find a candle. We've been bad karma'd for over an hour now.
Yeah, well, I told you there's always a bottleneck when you find that many gifts early. I mean, that's with a lot of randomizers, to be fair. All right, so I believe you're still looking. Yeah, you still have a few power bracelet spots, so we'll see if that can help you out. Oh.
Yeah, we have that second raft spot. That's a vanilla take any, and then we have, I think, 2 more power bracelet spots. Yeah.
Someone in chat said the bunny said something mean.
The Pole's voice screamed into the mic at me instead of me screaming into the mic at the Pole's voice.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Cake or death?
I like cake.
I also like cake. Red velvet specifically.
Oh, that's one of my favorites too. Yes. Yes. I love cream cheese frosting.
Now I'm hungry.
Yeah, I know, right? Right? I was like, dang, I'm gonna make somebody hungry.
Yeah, me.
Yeah. So again, we're going for that the raft spot. Did you get the spot by Lost Hills yet?
No. I'm gonna get that power bracelet spot too.
All right.
After that, if it's not that, we may have to dive back into level 3 to go to 6.
Yeah.
Now my question is I do remember where 3 is. Never mind, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Don't make me nervous like that.
Listen, the brain be not working sometimes.
No, I fully understand that, which, by the way, I do want to thank Blue for being here. Blue, just right off of the work shift into RNG tonight. So, Dan Blue, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Oh, no, I got slamooed.
Oh, is that what you call that?
Yeah, the name of that now is called, like, if you get bopped by an enemy back into the raft, they call it being slamooed. I believe there's even an emote for it now, which is really funny.
Oh, that's hilarious. By the way, your screen scrolling is also very flawless. My screen scrolls are messy if it's a good day for me. Love that.
Sometimes my screen scrolls are okay.
I don't know. That also looked very good. Now, the only time I tend to screen scroll flawlessly is when I accidentally go up into the HUD.
I love my HUD clips. I actually incorporate that into my routing whenever I play Z1R. Yeah, because like the spot where there's the northeast corner, there's like that 100 secret in the original game. You can kind of HUD clip right there, and it's really nice because it saves a lot.
All right, so here, I'm gonna call my shot now. I'm gonna say the candle or some kind of fire source is in here because you had access to this way early. Now, I can't say I blame you for backing off because it is a Wizrobe dungeon, but I'm gonna say it's in here.
It's probably right here. Oh, never mind.
I mean...
We do need this.
I mean, could you technically go into level 9 and search for necessary stuff there?
There are no important items in 9.
Okay. Because I know sometimes that's a setting, so that's why I figured I'd ask.
Yeah, it is a setting that you can enable. I did not enable it for this flag set, just because I've had a seed where I've had like 4 major items in there, and I spent like 3 hours looking for everything, and it was definitely a time. Alright, so we're just kind of looking for... We want to find the Goma. We don't want to find this, though. We want to find Goma, and we want to find the Triforce. And we just need to find a candle, hopefully, because that would unlock more of the overworld. Here's the Triforce. It's the Any key, which is a very nice pickup. That is a transport staircase. Brinstar retains the arrows. I think we found that already.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that's the collection arrows we already found.
Yeah. All right, there's the Goma. I don't know if it's south or if it's right here. It's right here. More fall bombs.
Oh, that's okay. That's the first mean. We'll call it mean. Trying to be friendly here. We'll call it mean.
Morph ball bombs is a massive pickup. Now that's going to unlock... Unfortunately, it's going to unlock the lower Norfair. But it's also going to unlock a lot of other stuff that we weren't able to check.
Oh, sure.
Okay, now we need to find our way back over to Kraid's lair, because I want to go check some stuff over there. There's a couple of checks. And I'm trying to remember where my Kraid's lair is. I know where 7 and I know where Brinstar is.
So this suddenly got more interesting. So we have the Any key, which is great. You know, not like it's really super necessary right now, especially considering there cannot be important things in 9. And I'm anticipating now that 9 is likely going to be in one of the burn spots.
It could be.
At least that's where I think 9's going to be, just based on, probability alone.
Trying to think where Kraid's lair was. This is level 7. We don't want to be in here. Forgotten spot showing that it can be a level 2.
Kraid's lair is in the gravestone.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
I would have definitely made my way eventually over there, but probably in the next 10 minutes.
That was like the one note I had from this before you were like, nah, I got this. But it's funny that that's the one note I made, so that works.
It's perfect because that's where I need to go, or where I would like to go.
It's fate. So again, y'all, if anybody has any questions for Blue, let me know. Follow Blue at twitch.tv/iceblue. So Blue, when do you typically stream and what have you been working on right now? Besides Donkey Kong 64 randomizer, we had talked about that, but anything else?
I'm going to be derusting Dragon Quest 1 very soon. I wouldn't say necessarily call it derusting. I ran it maybe right before GDQ. So not really much of a derust. But I will be running that on the 19th for another hotfix.
Oh, look at you! You're so popular.
I got to talking with Cutie at GDQ while Cutie was practicing the star, and we talked about Cutie's show, and he was interested in just Dragon Quest, so I was like, okay. I was like, I'll do it. Sounds fun.
Well, we have a hotfix table typically too at GDQs. You come and talk to some of the hosts, some of the showrunners. They're like, it's a great way to get to connect with people within the GDQ community. I always encourage people stop at the table, talk to us.
The version I will be running will not be the NES version, so there will unfortunately not be any commands. I'm sorry. Okay. I run the HD 2D version of it.
Very nice.
I do sometimes run games that are, not 37 years old.
Aww. Just joking.
All right, we're back for round 2.
All right. Let's go.
As you can see the difficulty here on Kraid, how he's just kind of designed.
He's fast.
Yeah, he's fast, and he's kind of sits on top of you. But we're gonna
good job.
So we're gonna make quick work of him.
This is where Candle is, right?
Probably. No, it's the magical sword.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we won't complain about that. They'll make level 9 fairly trivial.
Let's see. I think.
Although 9 is mixed up, isn't it? Now that I think about it.
It's all over the place. It could be.
Oh no. I like having my 9 be on the simplest route, which is the vanilla route.
That is absolutely fair. I am the opposite.
I don't even like it on shapes, frankly. I'll do it for the consternation settings, but yeah, I don't even care for it on shapes much.
No.
Oh, I didn't realize sand was the same as lava in terms of that. Oh, today I've learned.
Yep.
I would be dying a lot in this. I fall in that a lot.
It's a bath of death. All right. So this is our first time through here. All right. So we have one more.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, we have one more item left to check here. We're gonna kind of play that a little safer. This is probably the most dangerous item in this area. It is a bomb hole that is guarded by a ton of lava. And then the item in here is also guarded by a ton of lava.
Oh, this room.
Okay. It is.
Oh, nice.
It is nothing, thankfully.
You like to see that.
All right. So now we are going to go back up to West Death Mountain and go to the Norfair section, so we can go back to to Ridley's, because Ridley does have quite a bit of items left in it that we need to go and pick up. Hopefully our Candle is there. Maybe Candle's behind Ridley. That would be nice.
So we were talking. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, this is actually the longest I've gone without having a Candle, and that's kind of funny.
Oh, that's what happened in my Fatale run last. It took me a hot minute, sorry about the pun again, to find Candle. So while we are moving forward, we were talking about how it's just been a little bit past a month since GDQ, but we do have another event coming up soon. We do have Back to Black 2026 coming up. Tune in this Tuesday, February 5th through the 8th for Back to Black, a 4-day speedrun marathon featuring Black speedrunners benefiting Race Forward. Use exclamation point schedule in Twitch chat to check out the event or visit gdq.gg/BAF to learn more. Oh, sorry. I said Tuesday. I meant Thursday, February 5th through the 8th. See, now my announcements are all randomized. No, that would be Thursday, February 5th through the 8th. It's going to be a fun time. Y'all should check that out.
Definitely check that out. There's a lot of great speedrunners in the Black community that are fantastic people. And it's an opportunity to just meet more, people to make friends with. It's great.
I always encourage people to go visit all of the booths at Games Done Quick if they go in person. There's so many great representatives from all the communities. We have the Back to Black. We have Fatale. Oh, well, might as well put all the pieces together.
We made a full triangle.
You didn't need to, but it's there.
We are still on the hunt for a candle. Maybe it's over here. Maybe it's just disappointment. There's a lot of these side hoppers. And we get disappointed, unfortunately. There is, I believe, one more item left here, and it is the item behind Ridley, which also contains a very interesting jump, because there is fake platforms over a large pool of lava. And, yeah. I don't remember the path. So we might be taking a nice little hot bath. Kind of pick up some health here because the Ridley fight is going to be a little bit of a difficult.
If you take a hot bath, by the way, I'll just say I saw nothing. It's okay. I saw nothing.
I mean, sometimes a hot bath is just what we need, right?
Oh, yeah. It does sound lovely, especially right now as of this recording. It has been very cold in a lot of the U.S. right now. Very, very cold.
I mean, if you want some of my heat, I got plenty. It just went from like 30 degrees here to it was like 72 when I left work.
I am so jealous right now. I am not a winter person by any means. I definitely prefer. Oh, look at you using the screw attack here on Ridley. That's neat. Wow. It's funny. It never dawned on me to use screw attack here, Blue, but I've used it on like the not real versions of Ridley and Crane. Why did that never occur to me? Oh, okay. All right. Real question. What do you do here if you can't touch the lava? Because I know there's certain like pixels you can touch, but how do you remember this?
Trial and error.
Oh no.
We're gonna just make the big jump. Okay, we made it. And it was just money.
That for money. We don't even know how much it was, but that's all right. That's actually really impressive.
All right.
Nice.
So the last final thing here, I did notice this a lot earlier in the seed. There is a door that we had no access to this whole time. And it's up here in this right corner. I was just hoping nothing like spawned there. Seed is really liking these side hoppers. So this was a door that we've had no access to this whole time. And this could be potentially another dungeon, which is very nice. This is probably where we're going to find... Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry in advance.
What do you... Oh, no. I looked over for... Why? Did those bunnies need to be killed? I don't think those bunnies need to be killed. That's a room with no drops in it.
Anyway,
you're not going to be popular with this crowd soon.
oh no. The dragon harbors the morph bombs. Thankfully we already found those. It's okay. The bunnies will probably get me later. It's fine.
You're making chat sad right now. What are you doing?
I told you, the smug look in their face.
I am going to take a look at a Pulse Voice pixel when I get done with this, and I'm going to be like, I don't see the smugness. But you know what? I'm going to evaluate it one more time just to make sure. Someone said, doesn't the whistle kill all Pulse Voice? Not that I know of, unless there's something that I'm very unaware of, which, again, that would be... yeah, I was going to say, I don't think it does in vanilla.
No, that is not something that is a feature with this rando. There is another game it's called Ancient Dungeon, which is kind of like it's a roguelike Zelda.
Oh yeah, I thought about submitting that at some point in Ancient Dungeon. I feel like that needs to get some love. That is a great roguelike, by the way, but it's also very difficult.
Warfare clutches a boomerang. We found that. But yeah, Recorder does one tap the Pulse voices in there. And it also has another feature. Because P-hats can roll into dungeons as well in Ancient Dungeon, the Recorder actually stops the P-hats. So they, like, if you play the Recorder, it'll force them to slow down and stop so you can attack them. It's a really, really, really nice feature there. Okay, so we're still looking for Dig Dogger, we're looking for the Triforce Room, and we're looking for the Recorder Staircase. Those are our last checks that are going to be up in here. We have red rings, so I'm just kind of like walking through everything.
I can't blame you. No, I do the same thing. I get that. You just clipped through a Chevy room?
Maybe.
That's... No. Ah, come on, no. Stop killing the buddies.
Nobody saw that.
I saw it.
Oh.
Chat, did you see that?
Chat, catch my back here. A candle, let's go.
Oh my gosh, so that's... No, you're not saying you found that because you killed the bunnies. That had nothing to do with that.
Oh, there's level 9. There is level 9 inside level 5, very, very deep and far away.
Wait a second. You did all that to find a candle just to find level 9 here? What the heck?
That is one of the reasons why I love splitting like dungeons and things like that in this rando. Oh, here we go. Here's the Recorder Room.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find both candles in here. That'd be really funny.
I mean, if that's what you... If you consider that funny, you know what? I'll consider that funny. That typically just makes me feel sad when that happens.
All right, so we're going to need to remember where level 5 is. And it is the top of Ridley's lair. Oh.
They're still looking for the silvers, though. Still looking for the silver arrows.
That is Magical Sword. We can't pick that up.
I mean, that's not the worst thing, though, where a Magical Sword is.
If it was silvers, that would have sent me straight to 9, and that would have been, like, the most conveniently placed silvers ever. I'm trying to think. You know what we haven't found?
The book.
That, too. We haven't found level 2.
Oh. Yeah, it's probably behind a burn spot, then, if I were to guess.
I would probably have to agree with you here, just because, like, all we have...
Just by process.
Yeah, all we really have left is burn spots. So we're gonna hopefully find level 2. That's probably gonna lead us to everything that our hearts could desire. And that's gonna most likely send us into kind of like a go mode, blitz mode.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, our potion shops have not had any items in them tonight. bombs. We have 2 more burn spots down here. I think this was an exit out of Norfair? Yeah. Nice to know that we have access to that again.
Oh, yeah.
After it kicked me out last time.
Yeah, it's pretty rude.
I'm gonna grab this. One of the things I actually didn't kind of go over. There's a setting in this rando. If you pick up a heart container, it'll actually restore all your health. And if you pick up a missile pack, it actually refills all your missiles. Really, really nice quality of life, because if you've played Metroid 1 and you ran out of missiles and say you have like 200 max, yeah, you're gonna be sitting there for a very long time farming. And that, like, something like that, like if you leave a missile pack behind on purpose, that just gives you the ability to go pick it back up and fully restore your missile capacity. Alright, so things we want to find here. We want to find level 2. And I think that's the only dungeon that we haven't found yet. So let's see, we fully cleared...
It is important to note... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, as I say, we fully cleared 8, 7, 6, 5.
Yeah.
4, we haven't fully cleared.
Oh, okay.
We did not get the Triforce room, if I remember correctly.
Oh. Level 1, the other entrance.
Yeah, I remember we got kicked out. We got thrown out from here.
Right.
I'm going to do this, because this is fun. I love this clip. We're in the HUD, by the way.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's actually creative.
The way that the way that you route around that, so there's a lot of like invisible walls there that will just stop you, and there's like one of them, if you go back a screen transition, it actually just kind of locks you in place and you have to up A. Here's level 2. We found it. This is probably going to have everything that we could have ever wanted.
It's a lot of checks. And typically you want to find level 2 early. It's not that difficult of a dungeon. Not even getting the missiles.
We'll get them on the way back.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
So, a giant brain in a jar. Reminds me of Futurama. Just, minus the jar.
Yeah. Yes. I know exactly where you're going there.
The big brain, I'm winning again. Alright. We'll pick those up on the way back. That is not a drop room that we particularly care about. So it looks like all of our items are in the northern section. One thing that we have not found is our entrance to Torian, which I am kind of guessing is going to be here.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Yeah, it can't be in Lower Norfair.
Well, yeah, we didn't see anything on the map.
Right.
Varia suit.
Oh
okay.
my gosh, that's where that was. Oh, that's another mean one. But again, Blue made it seem so effortless earlier to move through Metroid without that. If that's where I found my Varia suit, I'd be really upset.
Hidden behind the candle. My book.
You're the only one I know that grabs the book.
I love the book. I have an emote for the book.
Oh, do you now?
I do. I love the book. The book never lets me down. There is our entrance. This is probably the Torian Bridge. It sure is. Okay, so we know where all of our in-game stuff is. Now we just need to, find the rest of everything. And it looks like we need to go to Lower Norfair.
Yeah, you need the Ridley Totem and Silvers, right? If I'm understanding this. Okay.
Ridley Totems and Silvers will maybe even Ice Beam. Not really necessary.
Oh, yeah.
Not necessary, but very nice. We do have morph ball bombs to get like the Metroids off of us, but I would prefer not to have to do that.
It would be nice to be able to freeze the Rinkas. For anyone who's ever tried to do that room without the ice beam, don't. Just don't.
It's
nasty.
It's an experience of all time.
TM.
I'm gonna see if we can get up. Nope, no bomb drop. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna make our way out of here. We're gonna go straight to Norfair. I'm gonna laugh when there's nothing there and it was just behind whatchamacallit, the various suit location the whole time.
Oh yeah. You know that's what's going to happen.
Because there is that whole section of Brinstar that we never checked. So maybe we do go there.
And I will tell y'all now, Murphy's Law does apply to randomizers. You know, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Well, it's anything that you tend to orphan as a check ends up being what you need.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
It never fails.
I joined the Groundhog Day race yesterday.
Oh yeah, how did that go? I meant to ask you about that.
It was a lot of fun. That was my first ever Groundhog Day race that I joined.
Yeah.
And it did not fail to deliver. It was amazing. The solution to everything, because Jess Andy rolled it, and when Jess Andy rolls a seed, it's recorder blocked. Always. And recorder, I went through every dungeon. The book was an atlas, so, and like I found book like on the first loop, like maybe 5 minutes in. So I had maps of everything. Well, I walk into 8, and 8 is just like this monstrosity. And I get all the way to the upper right corner, the northeast corner, and it was like I died up there, and I never went back.
No, that's a bad idea. You knew that was a bad idea.
It was like 20 rooms up there, and sure enough, I'm like babbling and walk. Like sure enough, one room later was the recorder inside of a Gibdo. And
oh my gosh,
that was the solution to the seed, because level 3 was recorder blocked.
I'm telling y'all, some people are like, oh, that's a bad meme to like associate people with dealing things in seeds. No, I'm telling you all, this is true. This is stuff that really does happen. You have to believe us. I always
really
deal
does.
ladder blocks. I'm the ladder block queen, all right? I will deal a seed with about 50 ladder blocks in it. And that's why nobody wants me to deal.
But like there was also like more to that seed. Like it was like level 4, like you got an early Triforce in, and I was like, okay, well, we didn't pick up the one item in here. And then so I go back and I'm like sitting there and I'm trying to get like knowledge, so like I know what I need to dive and what I don't need to dive. And level 4 had the silvers on the floor through the staircase. That was, by the way, that was arrow blocked. So it was an arrow blocked silver. And it was rude and funny at the same time.
So what is your signature when you deal? I have to think about this now, because I've played one of your seeds now. What was the thing about your seed? It was like a month ago that I'm trying to remember. Is it one of those, like, you have to go in the correct direction in a dungeon? That would be like one of my thoughts.
It was, I think, the seed that we had played at GDQ. Bomb jumping is weird in this game, by the way. It was one of the dungeons that we had to go into. Like, I think like 6 was like really weird, and like the Triforce was like almost early. But if you didn't bomb the hole, like one of the holes like early on, everybody thought you had to like walk around, and I bombed up, or no, I pirouetted, and it was just a very quick and like painless Triforce. Whereas like if you didn't do that, you had to like walk up and like around, like all around, and it was just
It was wait, do you deal find the bomb hole seeds? Because those are nightmares.
A lot, yeah.
That's about as bad as my ladder dealing seeds.
All right, so that check proved to be nothing. So we're now, unfortunately, going to the worst checks in the game.
Oh yeah, with your one-hit KO set, which, by the way, I give you a lot of credit for putting this setting on. I don't know if I would be a good enough sport to be able to play the lava's always one-hit KO. That would make me feel so sad.
I learned from the best watching Desi struggle for hours and hours and hours. Bless his soul.
Yes, we've had Desi on quite a few times. Desi, when typically on here, has done, I believe there may have been a Z1M1 done once, but Desi likes doing Wind Waker randomizer. It's always a good one to do in like early summer. Always a good time with Desi.
Yeah, Desi is one of my good friends. I love Desi.
Big same. I keep telling Desi, you got to get out to a GDQ so you can meet him.
Oh, I've met Desi once.
That's right. We've had this conversation, and I'm so jealous because Desi's been a good friend of mine too for like 7-8 years at this point. And yeah, that's the other nice thing. You know, we've been talking this whole time about going to GDQs, volunteering at GDQs and stuff. I'm telling y'all, you need to get your way out there at least once. Go meet people.
Yeah, I just so happened to be visiting my sister. I won't say where. You know, I'm not.
Yeah, no, I get you.
And yeah. Desi was like, "Oh yeah, I live like not even like 10 minutes away," and I was like, "Well, I guess we're coming over." And he's like, "Bet." So we drove over there, and I got to hang out with Desi for a couple hours. It was really fun.
That's cool.
He is as much of a pleasure to talk to. He is much of a pleasure to talk to and hang out with as he is on stream.
Oh, I bet. Like, I couldn't see Desi being any different. And that's the thing. Like, you know, we all get to know each other, and then it's like, you know, you got friends all over the place, and it's kind of cool when that happens. Oh, yeah, you have morph ball bombs now. That's nice.
Yeah, we found those. I think somebody like threw them away. They hated them, or I don't know.
By the way, those bomb jumps that Blue was doing in the other room, y'all, they executed them very well. Those are very difficult to do without ice to freeze the enemies. So again, well done on those bomb jumps, Blue.
Yeah, normally I think that's in logic, but I think I don't know if you need ice beam for those like actual jumps.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever done those jumps without ice beam. I'm trying to think, and I can't think of a time. But that's good to know that can be done that way without it. It's just, as you were talking about, Blue, those jumps are very finicky. They're very, you know, they're random jump heights. And again, you're kind of doing that through traffic. Having the Varia suit does help, but still, you know, that lava is a one-hit KO for you. And oh, right. That one's not real lava.
This one is. That's the fake lava.
Yeah.
Now all the other lava here is real.
Oh, yeah. By the way, every time I go through this, I don't know what you all see, chat. I see googly eyes every single time I go through these sections, and it makes me chuckle because I think googly eyes are hilarious.
All right, so here is the fun part of this setting that I'm playing on.
Oh, yeah. I this would make me feel very nervous, Blue.
We have to go through this very slowly.
Why do people turn on this setting? It makes me so nervous.
It's fun.
You say it's fun. It makes me want to cry just looking at it.
You gotta try it at least once.
Maybe I'll try it at some point, but it just... Blue, I know you know what you're doing, but watching you jump through this makes me feel nervous. I could not imagine what I would feel like doing that. Oh no, it's gonna put it all the way at the end, isn't it?
I sure hope not, but it seems like it's what it's doing.
Oh no!
It could be on wave beam, or I mean, it could be none of these checks too.
Where else do you have to look? You said there can't be an important item in 9. I guess 4. Did you go back to 4?
I have not.
Okay. I don't feel as bad if it was in 4 this whole time. I will feel bad if it is here. Just so my feelings are noted here.
It's got to be a little careful around here.
I still see googly eyes. Yeah, because of the enemies, right?
Things will just spawn on you and throw you right into the lava. Oh, that lava's fake too, by the way.
Oh, yeah. No, I surmised that when you didn't just combust in it.
All right. Wave beam is a... We'll take a potion.
Bread ring. Tell Desi to turn that on for me. No, I'm not going to play that at an event. No. That is something no.
What could possibly go wrong, though?
I thought you were going to say what I would do that for, and I'm like, charity? I'm a big softie for charity.
Yeah, I mean, I am too.
Yeah.
All right, this is the end hallway. All right, this is the very fun room here. Because now I have to wait for these to respawn. And not fall. And not block me in almost. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So this game is the epitome of the sprite slot issue that we see in a lot of NES games. And it's so funny because there are times where it's like, well, why did this happen? Well, it's one of two things. If you're playing on the NES, it's your cartridge is seated very oddly. The other thing is that it's a sprite slot issue. It's typically one of those two things, right? So if you ever see a NES game act up, you can assume it's one of those two things. And it's just, every time it happens, it never ceases to just either surprise me, amaze me, or some combination of both, and hopefully not scare me.
All right, there is one check left in here.
Oh, I know where that check is. Oh, no.
We call that the Forgotten Hallway. Oh, no.
Is it the... No, that's fine. That'll work. Yep. The gumdrop hallway, right?
Yes. So, we now have to do these bomb jumps again. I was not wanting to do that, but that little bubble had other plans for me.
Oh, yeah. I see the Bubsy emotes in chat. So Blue, I talk about him often on here, but Author Blues recently bought a neon light of Bubsy, and I don't know how to feel about the fact that I have a neon light of Bubsy now at my place.
I mean, why not?
You have to understand, we can't leave a GDQ without us somehow gaining yet another copy of Bubsy 3D, okay? They multiply like rabbits.
So would you say that the copies of Bubsy 3D is like Pole's voice?
No! Don't compare them to that! I don't want to dislike Pole's voice. Trouble! You're causing trouble over here.
Pole's voice 3D.
Oh my gosh. I don't know where Oz found the neon light of Bubsy. It was just somewhere online and he showed me it and I'm like, oh, this is a joke, right? And then he sent me a message with the receipt and I'm like, you didn't.
Oh, he did.
So now I have a neon light. I just told him it doesn't go in the bedroom. I do not want to wake up to a neon light of Bubsy in my bedroom. That sounds more like a nightmare than anything to me. So this is the gumdrop hallway, which with one-hit KO lava also looks very terrifying, Blue. Very terrifying.
But also very fun.
I don't know about that. Nothing looks fun about this.
What do you mean?
It doesn't look fun.
Nothing could possibly go wrong here. All right, see, look, we made it. No concerns.
Isn't there one more hallway? Or was that it?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna be like, yeah, there's one more hallway. What are you talking about?
There's this dangerous drop right here too that you can roll right into the lava.
That's so scary looking. No. Oh goodness. Again, as Blue is just making this whole hallway on one-hit KO look very easy. Yes, this is Fake Lava again. Twitch.tv/IceBlue. Again, please go give them a follow. When do you typically stream time-wise, Blue?
I get off of work at 5:30 Central Time, 6:30 Eastern. Typically, if I do stream for those nights, I do stream anytime after that. Oh god.
Oh,
Recoil. Aw.
Oh,
I've had this check.
Level 4. It's in level 4. See, now I don't feel bad.
I've had this check be silver arrows before.
I would be so
All right,
mad.
so here's the question of the hour. Do we remember where level 4 is?
That I did not mark.
Uh-oh.
Was it a dungeon within a dungeon?
No.
Okay. All right, so that's good. So at least we know it's in the overworld. Do you remember, like, geographically whereabouts it might be?
I know we found.
Remember.
I know we found it early.
Okay. So where do you typically look early? Like,
I mean,
in
this
area?
is the direction that I went earlier.
Okay. So it's a bomb hole, first of all.
Hold on. We didn't check this, but I know this ain't anything.
Does it have multiple entrances?
I don't think the recorder would bring us there, if I remember correctly.
Oh, it should. Is that a setting that you enabled?
I think it just brings you to vanilla. Let's see. This should bring us to 2. Oh, no, it does bring us there. Okay.
Nice. All right.
Okay.
This is why you didn't want to enable the tracker.
Aha.
Oh, yeah. See, it's very obvious once you see it.
Yeah, I remembered this. Totally. we might have been going all night on that one.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Remember when I said I had found it early? Yeah.
Yes.
The lie detector test determined that one was a lie.
Oh, my goodness. Heck.
All right. So hopefully we find either our Ridley totem in here, or the silver arrows. There's only one item in here. I'm trying to think where else we haven't gone. Oh, you know what? There is the various suit location. That is also a very big possibility.
I told you about the orphan check earlier.
Yeah, but I wasn't listening.
Oh my gosh, Blow. Oh my god.
I'm just trying to give more Z1M1, you know?
Yeah, just more. So, y'all, this is the epitome, by the way. This is the epitome of a 3-gift seed. I'm very glad you proved why a 3-gift seed, or in this case, a 5-gift seed, is terrifying.
Yeah. We got paid super early, and then the game took it immediately.
Game said to do something, that's for dang sure.
Okay. All right, we are in go mode for Metroid.
All right, let's go.
But will we go there right now?
I mean, I like to do the escape last, unless like I'm doing it for a marathon and I need to cut down on time. I feel like this needs to end in the escape. I don't know if that's your method, but I feel like it's more dramatic when it ends that way.
Okay, so now we need to find our access to Star.
You can't toot your way into that one.
No, we can't.
Well, that's good to know, though, that the recorder does take you to the actual levels here. That's good.
I was kind of hoping the Rando would have shuffled a lot more. There we go. A lot more access to like dungeons into Star. But we unfortunately did not get that luxury today.
Yeah.
I'd also like to point out that I did kind of orphan, I think, 4 checks here.
Oh.
We never went and checked vanilla morph ball bombs after I up-A'd.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. But that's on the other side of this, though, so that's okay.
And then we also orphaned the second ice beam that's in the game.
It took me a while. It was the last time I played that I even remembered that there was an ice beam spot. When I was doing this for YOLO, I'm like, wait, that's right. Why are there 2 ice beams in this game?
I don't know the exact reasoning behind it. I guess maybe the devs were thinking of speedrunning way back in the day.
Well, no, my thing is that, like, wouldn't they only would want to have one cryptic spot? Okay, so we're going to get back into this. We've talked about this before. Back in the day, they wanted to sell either copies of Nintendo Power or have them call the Nintendo Hotline. And I'll tell y'all, calling the Nintendo Hotline was not cheap. Not like I've ever done that. I did have a subscription in Nintendo Power, though, back in the day. Which, by the way, RIP Nintendo Power. I miss reading that so much. It was
okay.
cool.
That you know what, Blue Kestrel, that actually makes a lot more sense. So when you pick up the wave beam in vanilla, it actually overwrites the ice beam. So they put a second one in there in case you picked up that wave beam. And look at that, very astute had my silvers.
Well, I can say I called this location. I did. This was where I thought they would be when I told you to not orphan this check.
I had to. I didn't have morph ball.
I know. I'm giving you a hard time because I can.
All right. I do want to find the ice beam, just because dealing with the Metroids and dealing with the Metroids is not really fun without it. So we're gonna go and check these last couple spots because we don't have too much left that we can check.
Yeah. Now, in this randomizer, I do believe ice can stack with the wave beam, if I remember right.
Yes, it does.
That's really cool.
Yeah, ice beam does stack in this this rando. No. Oh.
Nice save though. That was I'm impressed. I know that gave you a scare, but I'm impressed that you were able to recover from that. When you get hit in this game, by the way, and this might be why this game gets some of the dislike that it gets here, sometimes it's because Samus is very difficult to control after taking a hit. Very difficult.
Samus is like a bouncy house.
Yeah.
She takes one like bit of damage and she's bouncing around like mad. I don't want to map to 8. What am I gonna do with that?
It's like taking a hit as actually it's worse than taking a hit as Simon Belmont in any of the classic Manias. Like at least you know kind of how you're going to fall, but with Samus it's so unpredictable. All right, so where else do you have to check here, right? Along this corridor?
There is the second ice beam down here, and then there's also the E-tank coming up here.
Is this a full clear?
Possibly. We're still missing red candle.
It's close to a full clear.
I think this might be a full clear, actually. Oh, no, we still have a bunch of like heart containers that we can grab. Which that candle, I believe, can be in level 9. Since there was one available earlier.
Now, here's the real question. Do you remember where the entrance to Turian is?
Mm-hmm. I do, actually.
Okay. Very cool. Yeah, that one wasn't too bad, but I figured I'd ask you just out of curiosity. But yeah, it was a more recent thing.
Yeah, Turian was in level 2, which we know where level 2 is. And then level 9 was in level 5. All right, last check. And it was nothing.
Could ice be in level 9?
I believe it can be.
Oh, well, you have motivation to go to 9 then. That means both ice beams could be in level 9. That's evil.
Well, there's only one in the rando, thankfully.
Oh, there's only one? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Gotcha.
All right, so here's the question of the day. Where was level... Well, no, we could just do this. I forget.
To your way out of this. We had this discussion.
Again, brain be braining.
No, I get it. I'm just making fun of you.
This is not level 5. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not where we parked our car.
This is level 1? No?
Okay, so this is odd. I wonder if this is a bug, the fact that wasn't where you were supposed to go.
No. Okay, this is level 7. Where was
Is it the order you found the Triforce pieces?
This is level 8.
This is odd.
You love tooting your way out of situations? Yo, same.
This is not my beautiful house.
Okay, where was 5? No, I'm sorry. I'm not looking for 5. Where was Ridley's
2.
lair?
Oh, Ridley's lair.
Ridley's lair is what I'm looking for here.
Do you need to find the specific entrance to Ridley's lair?
No, because I can cheat, but
Yeah, I was gonna say.
even though I said no cheating, but
No, I won't say a thing.
oh, where was we found? I think we had found Ridley's lair pretty early, right?
Mm-hmm.
I say this like I said that before with level 4.
Wait, was it in the northeast corner, or is that Brinstar?
That was Bryn.
Okay. Because I know Kraid is in the gravestone, and northeast corner is Bryn. Was in the woods somewhere?
No, because we didn't have anything to go into the woods.
Okay, so it has to be a bomb spot. Maybe Death Mountain then. Somewhere on Death Mountain. Because we had bombs early, and there was a lot of access points up there.
Okay, you know what? I can go to Norfair.
Yeah.
There is Vanilla 9 has a Norfair spot that I can go to. That'll bring me right to the Ridley elevator.
Oh, that's good thinking.
You know what? Take that. I cannot stand those enemies. We also, you know what we haven't found? We haven't found the bomb upgrades. Those are usually just freestanding.
Yeah, that is kind of odd, actually.
Alright, this should bring us right to Norfair. And then right next door is literally just Ridley's elevator.
That's the entrance I was thinking of, the one on Spectacle Rock.
Yeah. And then we can go to level 5 from here.
Yeah, your settings are much more complicated than what I usually use here. I don't know, especially without you tracking the map proper, I don't know how you've managed to keep track of all this. I feel like I would have been lost by now.
Well, you see, I am lost. It's fine.
Hey, I wasn't calling you out there for the record.
I was.
There's level 5.
Alright, we just need to take this staircase. And then we just need to go up and right. That'll bring us straight to 9, and then we will push through that and go save our beloved... We actually don't know who we're saving.
Oh, we don't?
No, it's a random sprite.
So wait, you could end up saving like one of Ganon's minions?
I saved the Zol last night.
Okay, that is actually amazing.
Zelda turned into a Zol. That is.
I'm very interested to see how this resolves. Again, thank you to everyone stopping by tonight. Again, please follow our fantastic runner at twitch.tv/iceblue. And again, this is Random Number Generation here on GDQ Hotfix. We're so happy to have you here, and we are typically here for RNG every other Tuesday. So again, just want to thank people for stopping by. We've had a lot of fun, especially with some of the questions chat's been asking tonight. So thank you.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I really love this rando, and I hope more people give this rando a try.
How would one find the Z1M1 randomizer community, Iceblue?
That is a very good question. It is not like really publicly anywhere. I can give the link to the Discord afterwards.
I would say I would tell people to follow you first, and then when they stop by your channel, then you can give it that way.
Yeah.
That's probably a good way to do that.
Absolutely. Oh, we hear a Ganon.
Ooh, we hear a roar. But that doesn't mean it's necessarily accessible. A lot of transport staircases and dead ends in the 9s historically.
Except... Oh, no. Oh, Ganon's to the right there. Okay. Can we keep going, though?
I thought that was going to be it.
We cannot keep going. Okay. You know what? Killing enemies. Killing enemies in a room that has a bubble. And this is a Zelda thing. Killing enemies in a room that has a bubble And when you leave the room, we'll prevent all the enemies from spawning until you leave the dungeon. Oh, that just brought me back. Okay. All right, so Ganon is right here. I don't think you can bomb into him in this. Yeah.
Yeah, that's in the consternation, like what we got.
Oh.
Okay.
Is it really a south entrance? Okay, so Ganon.
It's a magical staircase.
We just need to get to the northeast here. That is a heart.
I wanted a bomb upgrade for you.
I wanted Ice Beam.
Oh, well, yeah, that too.
Ice Beam would have been really nice. Okay. There's a couple staircases that we could take in the beginning here. We'll see if that leads us to our sweet, sweet destination.
By the way, look at this, totally not planned, by the way. Look at this color of level 9.
It's a really nice shade of blue. It's very pleasing to the eyes, unlike that level 6.
Yeah, that level 6. Sometimes you get the levels that look like Pepto-Bismol, and it's like there's just this bright in-your-face pink. I mean, I love pink, don't get me wrong, but sometimes they're a little bright.
My favorite is when it rolls like those like super like hot pink ones.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just sit there like squinting my eyes the whole time I'm in there. All right, so we're in the proper quadrant here.
Nice.
But the question is can we bomb to the right? We cannot.
Nope.
Can we bomb down? We cannot. So it is another staircase. It's not this
magical
one.
Staircase. Yep.
So we press
and I mean,
on.
that's how the original 9 was. The original 9 was a magical staircase.
Okay. Danger noodles, as we call them. They move at the speed of light.
Oh, it's Patrick. That's what my crew calls this enemy. See, Patrick's waving at everyone. You see the one wing was waving up.
Oh, we found Zelda.
Oh, that's where the kidnapped awaits.
That is our Zelda. She is hiding there. My community loves to be. Thank you for that lovely hint.
Great place for that. Old news this far into the seed.
My community loves to make jokes like that Patra was patronizing you, and I'm just like, I'm like, you know, this is why I'm gonna hit the stop stream button. I've also called a Patra Patrick Swayze.
That's okay. I either call the wooden sword Woodrow Wilson or Woody Harrelson. We call the white sword Betty White. That one's a popular one.
Betty White is the popular one. Yeah, I just call it like what? Oh, wait.
Oh, okay. Wait for it. This looks good. This looks promising.
There it is. We have found our way.
Time to make a pig roast.
I'm gonna make some bacon after this.
Bacon. Now I noticed there's more beams here, and Ganon was a little stronger than usual in that.
Yep. All right, so we have some bacon.
You looking for ice beams?
No, we're going.
Blue's just like, nah.
We are winging it.
All right. I don't know if I've ever seen this done before. I'm usually fortunate enough to find ice in my seeds. Now we're gonna see iceless mother brain. Should be interesting. Should be very interesting.
All right, so we have a single G coming up here.
Single G.
Wait. It is.
Wait, is that not it? Oh no. Okay, you could find the ice beam now, though, if that's not it. Yeah, that's not it. The door would just pop open. Interesting. Why was that door sealed?
Unless it's one of the one-ways in level 9. What? Yeah, level 9 does have one ways.
Oh, okay. Dang, I was ready to say G. Not GG, but G. But nope, not yet. But again, this does give Blue some opportunities to maybe find the ice beam. Oh, it's go to the next room type deal. Okay.
Ow.
This is a hard one to clip through. Bubbles and Wizrobes, that's a terrible formula. For folks who don't know, too, you can also opt to clip with a candle and or wand instead. Either of those are good buffers for that. Patcher doing Patcher things here.
I'm gonna do this in case. Sir. Sir, come here. I have something to show you in this pamphlet. Give me that.
That was great. I'm sorry. That was too good.
There were some things we needed to discuss in this pamphlet.
Oh, that was so good. Oh, that was funny.
So we are looking for a shutter door to just magically swing open.
Yeah. Or ice beam, but I don't know if you need to kill enemies for that.
Like this door right here.
Yep. All right. So it will be a.
We are saving a Rinka. We saved the SpaghettiOs.
We saved the SpaghettiOs because apparently our main character was hungry. That's so good. I love the SpaghettiO.
Delicious SpaghettiOs.
That's so good.
All right.
Oh, I love that. I love that so much.
We need to go. No, we can do this. Yeah, this should be fine. So I can
Best ending ever right there. Oh yeah, you need level 2. That's right.
Yep.
Again, you tooting your way out of being lost. I mean, this is going to be a thing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So it has been quite a while since I have done Iceless Turian. So this is going to be an experience.
It is, but you still have Varia at least.
But
honestly,
lava one hits you.
Oh no! Oh. I did not ask for this. This one's on you.
The SpaghettiOs will knock me into the lava. Don't you worry.
They are SpaghettiOs. Chef Boyardee. That's good.
That's a good one.
That's a very good one. I appreciate that.
Grab this.
I resemble that remark. I still enjoy SpaghettiOs too, okay? I don't want like meatballs in my SpaghettiOs. I just want regular old SpaghettiOs. Maybe I had ones with Pokemon shapes in them the other day.
Meatballs in the SpaghettiOs is good too, though.
I gotta be in a mood. Most of the time, I just like the shapes.
All right.
Oh yeah, you can't freeze the Metroids either. Oh my gosh, this never occurred to me. Oh no. At least you don't have to kill them though, like in Super Metroid. So that's good.
All right, so everything that's dangerous about this place is the lava, the Rinkas. We're going to be utilizing this screw attack quite a bit. Nope. Okay.
Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous.
Okay, we got him off.
Oh my gosh, this lag. Excuse me, what?
The sprite limits.
Right, but this is problematic for all the wrong reasons. But my favorite shape, probably one of the Pokemon shapes.
No.
This is... I completely forgot about the Metroid rooms without ice.
Ideally, what I want here is just to open this door, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen.
I can't say I blame you. This is terrible. Like, this is really difficult. I wonder where ice was.
It's somewhere in 9, I'm pretty sure. I have a spoiler log.
Yeah, that ice beam is very elusive ice beam. Yeah, it's a shame you couldn't go through the door without the sprite limit. That's a good point.
Oh, it's a missile door. I have to break it.
But I was thinking maybe if the sprite limit was out, that maybe it wouldn't do that. Well, we don't know where ice beam is, you know, like that's the problem part right now.
Oh.
I'm starting to wonder if maybe just if you get caught to just take a lava bath. I mean, it's only the, second room?
Yeah.
Or up A. Yeah, of course. Good call.
One thing I didn't, I just thought about, I can't farm health. Because we can't freeze them.
Well, it's up to you. I mean, how much of 9 would you have to do?
There's no telling.
Yeah, because 9's a pretty big dungeon. Okay, officially a 3-gift seed. This is, wild. Very wild.
Made it through.
Oh! Okay, I'm impressed, Blue. Like, literally could not see what you were doing, but you made it work.
No.
Well, that door's forever open now, at least.
Yes, it is. Really? These things attached to you like glue.
We take this for granted because we normally just freeze them.
Oh, that one doesn't get boosted. There we go.
Ooh, the pause buffer strat. Wow. Y'all, I cannot stress this enough. Between the one-hit KO lava and no ice beam, how wildly difficult this is right now. I'm watching this as a Z1M1 runner myself, just with my jaw on the ground. Uh-oh. Yeah, Blue cannot see health. It cannot see anything right now.
They had me. Okay, I have to go find ice beam. There's just no way. There's too much lag going on in that room.
Yeah, no, I would agree. Is that the first time you ever tried to do that without? I think you told me you did it like once, right?
I've done it once. It is an
Nightmare
experience.
Yeah. No, I agree. And you still have plenty of time left in your estimate, yeah. Normally I'd be like, but no, after seeing that, yeah, no, it's not quite required, but we'll call it pretty required. Pretty required.
I will go through 9 if I absolutely have to. I can peek at the spoiler log and see where it is.
No, that's not a terrible idea, just to shorten it a little bit. I mean, you've mostly 100%ed the seed anyways by now.
Just trying to get up to level 8. Well, yeah, once the everything just started vanishing and couldn't see anything, it's like, yeah.
Difficult. The fact that you got as far as you did was still very impressive. I don't think I would have been able to get that far without being able to see what I was doing.
It's amazing to think that actually there's like people that do iceless in that game, and it's impressive to think about.
Well, you said you've done it once too. That's awesome.
It was very, very, very long ago.
Still, it counts. It counts. Don't want to shortchange that.
All right, let's see what we got to roll with here. Yeah, I mean, the fact that I made it through all the missile doors, I'm happy with that. I can sleep peacefully after that one. The missile doors were the biggest problem because like you can bomb the Metroids off of you, but like getting through those missile doors with how much lag was going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's also very much blindfolded. Yeah, someone pointed that out in chat, what you were doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything was just like gone.
Yeah. A very complicated route to 9. Not used to these settings that you have, so this is very interesting to me.
I do love me a good complicated route.
Oh, yeah. It's cool to watch.
Let us... We definitely... I know for a fact we didn't leave anything in any of the dungeons. We cleared everything out. We cleared all of Metroid, I want to say.
Yeah, Metroid is clear at this point. So it has to be here by process of elimination.
I'm trying to think like maybe like sans like one check in Metroid, but I don't think there was one check that I even missed. So
one of the things I wish this, and maybe this is something I can suggest to Metal, is in the Super Metroid, you can actually have a counter showing you how many checks you have left in a given area. That would be nice to have in something like this.
I'm curious if that would even be a thing with like the limitations of the NES.
That's a good point. Yeah, because that was Super Nintendo.
Because like I think it's already like a lot for the console to handle like the Lua script for the map that's in Metroid.
Sure. Still impressive nonetheless, though, that it can even do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Like adding that map was like the biggest thing that like could have ever happened. Because it just gives that accessibility to like the newer runners that we know want to play this.
And again, I don't also want to shortchange this. Blue is remembering exactly where the staircases are here and everything. And I know it's only been a few minutes, but still, 9 is pretty complicated to remember unless you map it accurately. So again, just them knowing where to go here is pretty impressive to me.
Just trying to see if there's anything else we can explore around here.
No.
Yeah, it definitely, from like when I talked to Metal about it, it definitely was a lot of work getting that to like into the game, and I do commend him and the team that worked on this for all the hard work that they've done with this rando.
Yes, block clipping and screen scrolling can both be done in vanilla. That's correct. So you said you're currently learning DK64randomizer.com, or have you already been through the learning process with it?
I've been through the learning process already. The biggest thing is like there's still seeds that I do that I get trapped on because I forget that that's a check, or I didn't even know was a check. You know, stuff like that.
Sure,
and I've been learning with one of my good friends, Rigby, who plays a lot of Paper Mario and plays a lot of Rando. And we've been going through that stuff like together, and it's been a lot of fun.
And speaking of shoutouts as well, while we're looking for the ice beam in here, do you have shoutouts or people you'd like to shout out while we're just kind of looking around?
I mean the Z1M1 community, of course. That is Zelda. Okay. The Z1M1 community, of course. Big shoutouts to Metal and all of Metal's like staff. Big shout outs to like my community for just hanging with me, and while I play a bunch of these overly complicated and silly randos, and just GDQ for letting me showcase this. This has been a lot of fun, and I've been having a blast, and thank you for inviting me to do this.
Of course. And now, when is your next? You said you were going to have another Hotfix appearance. Do you know when the date and time of that, and what show?
I believe it is the 19th, and it's going to be Perilous Paths with Cutie. And because I had to reschedule it. I actually had a doctor's appointment yesterday that I completely forgot about. And like Cutie and I talked, it was supposed to be on the 2nd. And then I was like, oh my God, I completely forgot about this doctor's appointment. But Cutie was like, oh, that's no problem. So super great to work with that. Okay, we are unfortunately running out of bombs here, and that is not a good thing. We don't want $5. Well, I mean, we do want $5. That is Ganon. I'm thinking this might be a find the... Oh, no, wait, hold on. There's a path that we didn't take. Because we're looking for a staircase item. We've already found one. It was not what we wanted. It was just some energy for Metroid. Yeah, of course Patrick Swayze's here. Do that so he doesn't respawn. Oh no. No. I don't want to burn my last bomb here. No.
I blame the shoot room for that.
Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. Alright. Is there any bombs here? That's just money. We can go up here. I feel like we could probably bomb that left wall there. I think our next kill is a bomb chance off of... Oh. It's gone now.
So there is one other thing we can do if you want to. I had meant to say this a little while ago. We could take a break and try to refresh your memory if you want to. If you feel like that might help.
Let me check this one bomb hole since we just got some spectacular bombs and we'll see.
Yeah. Sometimes just, you know, get up, hydrating, stretching, you know, that good stuff will help out.
All right, let's see. It's not you. Okay. This was, I believe, the shoot room, right? Yes, it was. It's gotta be a staircase. Cause like there's just way too many like open rooms over there that we haven't explored. This was that. Okay. Oh, we didn't check. Oh. Nope. That would have been really nice if it was Ice Beam.
We'll keep going. We'll keep going. You know what? You're looking for this. Just keep going. This is a good mindset right now.
You know this staircase leads to nothing that we can really... This is the staircase just leads to that, what we just left. That works for me. Actually. Oh, it was a fiver. That was a bomb chance that got overwritten by the fiver. The only other thing I can really think of... let's do... Oh. Eighth enemy has the bomb. So that's 3. I'm gonna try and keep up our bomb count here. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I kind of feel like we need to go in the direction of where Zelda is and start using our bombs there. We'll take a bop here to reset the count. Just kidding, don't need to. Have more bombs. Just kind of like focusing on my thoughts here to figure out where we need to go.
Please, no. I'm letting you take some serious time right now. I know 9 can be very confusing, especially when it is a warped map right now. Please take your time.
So whenever y'all play this game, make sure you use a tracker. Don't do what I'm doing.
Exactly. No, I get that. Although I rarely track my 9s, though.
I should probably track my 9s more, but I don't. Did I bomb this? I did not. Well, let's clear it. 'Cause I think equipment can be on the floor here. This brings us to...
Have you found both item rooms in here?
No, we're looking for the second one right now.
That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, I thought we were looking for a staircase.
We found, I believe, either 4 or 5 transport staircases, though. There is another room over here that we can't access. Aha!
Oh, this looks promising.
It is our transport that we need, though. That's for sure. Because our other item is going to be the silver staircase. It'll be a reverse C push staircase. Like this one.
Oh, this is probably it then. Let's go. I always say when it comes to randomizers, it's not necessarily about what happens, but what happens when someone is.
It's not
what
it.
that?
We might have to look at the Book of Armaments.
I see. I can't say I blame you.
What else have I not grabbed? Because this is basically everything. We can bomb up from here. This is not a drop room.
Yeah. At least not in first quest.
Yep. Only in second quest 4, I believe.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to think before we consult the Book of Armaments. Let's go through. We found all the items in 1, everything in 2, 3 is done, 4 is done, 5 is done, 6 was done, 7 was done, 8 was done, 9 is done, and then let's see, what else did we miss in Metroid? So I'm going through my checklist in my head here.
You did everything in Lower Norfair, which is good.
No, we did that, yeah. Yeah, no, I don't have it in me. So,
No, I understand entirely.
So we are going to take a look, and
there is that lower room in 9, but I assume that there's nothing there.
It is not a 9. It is...
Oh, okay.
Let's see, where is that at? Oh my god.
Is it at the beginning?
So I have a funny joke.
I'm listening.
I missed an open cave.
Is it the southwest corner? I'm trying to think.
Mm-mm.
Or Dead Woods, because we got Candlelight?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I am listening. When you say open cave, how open? Are we talking about Vanilla 6?
No, more open than that.
More open than Vanilla 6. Is it... Okay, so it's on this side. Like, are we talking about like Sphere Zero?
Yeah, it's a Sphere Zero. I never checked this cave.
Oh gosh, no way!
I never checked this cave. Oh, nuts.
You know what? That's the randomizer experience, though.
When I pathed through here, I did not have the letter. So the letter was blocking that.
Uh-huh.
But I just never checked that cave at all.
So it was letter block, though. It's not like you could have gotten it. That was definitely not Sphere Zero then.
Yeah, it was probably like Sphere 2 or 3.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought that was just a generic shop. If it's letter, that's definitely Sphere 2 or 3.
There's all of our gifts piled into one box, and then a big Jack in the Box pops out and hits you in the face with a pie. All right, we are going to make our way back to Torian, and we are going to officially finish this game.
Let's do it.
Yeah, if you enjoy me making a fool of myself with things like this, that is not my arrows. Yeah, come hang out. We would love to have new faces around the community. I love just meeting new people, which is one of the reasons why I mostly attend GDQs in the first place. It's just to meet those new people and make new friends, and it's a great experience. So yeah, come hang out with us. We do a lot of rando there. I love playing different randos. Again, like I said, I'm very hooked on dk64randomizer.com. In the coming next few days, I will be playing a lot more Dragon Quest 1 HD 2D, just so I can get back into that, mindset of I need to get a sub 2 in that, that run, which ain't gonna be too bad, but that game can also flip you over and laugh at you the whole time. Oh my god, we can actually freeze the Metroids. It's so nice.
So nice.
It's okay, I'm impressed that I made it as far as I did, though.
I am too.
One of the biggest things that I do run is normally I think it's just normally a winter tournament for Z1R, but I typically do join the winter tournaments. Right now they have a tournament going on that I just have zero interest in because I don't like swordless as a game mode.
Yeah.
That is a different beast for those who enjoy that kind of levels of masochism. I unfortunately do not. I will let the swordless gang enjoy their swordless.
Yes. Nice. Good way to recoup your health. Now, I think the primary worry here is the one-hit KO lava pit at the end.
Yes.
Or towards the end.
So the bigger thing here, we have to be careful. When you kind of like increase the difficulty of like Mother Brain, as you just saw like kind of briefly before I froze it, the Rinkas can U-turn.
Oh.
So when you beef up the difficulty of Mother Brain, the Rinkas turn after like moving for so like much. Kind of freeze those. Oh.
Here comes one of the lava pits, which I normally don't pay attention to this one, but... Whew.
I'll try and freeze you in a good spot.
Nice.
All right, we are going to wait this out because I want to refreeze some of these. All right, so it's normally 33 missiles,
Yes.
but with the difficulty being up, it's actually 40 now. And I am definitely not ballsy enough to get in the jar's face here. I'm gonna try and freeze you there. Oh god.
It's a good positioning though for them.
There we go.
Nice.
Perfect.
Okay, that roll at the end kind of scared me a little bit.
All right, so my escape platforms are randomized too. They will show up in a pattern. Sometimes they're easy, like this is an easy pattern. And then the timer is also randomized. But time is coming up the moment I go up this elevator. That will be the ending of both games. And time.
All right, GG's.
That was definitely something that we got spooned on a whole bunch of nice items at the beginning, and then the game proceeded to laugh the rest of the way through.
Still, though, that was a lot of fun. Do you have any other shout-outs you would like to have before we conclude?
No other shout-outs, just other than just, like I said, if you enjoyed like watching this, if you had a lot of fun with hanging out with us, come join the community, come follow me, and come hang out with us. I've been streaming for almost 9 years. I don't regret ever starting streaming. It's been a ton of fun. I've met wonderful people through the streaming community and through GDQ. And I couldn't ask for a better place to be.
Well, we're happy to have you here too. And again, please follow them at twitch.tv/iceblue. Blue, thank you so much for everything you've done today. We really had a fun time watching this and appreciate your time being here.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me and reaching out. It's not very often that a lot of people reach out that want to see this rando in particular. And it's been a lot of fun.
And then if you do want in on that community, by the way, y'all give Ice Blue a follow, and then Ice Blue will let you know where to find the rest of the Z1M1 randomizer community.
That is true. I can let you know that.
All right. Well, I do want to say again, thank you so much to everyone here. And again, don't forget to follow